Festive, we're here previewing this. You know what that means? QVC was so happy with how our Crafts Day went in May. I've been invited back. I've been invited back for a whole massive day of crafts at QVC, launching all of their TSVs launch at 9 o'clock the night before. They don't have to wait till midnight like we have to do over in the States. 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I'm going to be launching the most incredible today's special value. This has been months and months in the making, and it's a kit like we have never done before, and you are about to see it right now before anybody else in the world. I know I'm just giving it time for everybody to get on and watching. I know there's been a huge amount of excitement in the run-up to this show. I'm not just going to be here launching the TSV, because yes, we've got this phenomenal, basically everything you ever need to make all of your Christmas cards. It's going to be in that TSV, but it's a whole Christmas crafts day at QVC. So I'm going to be live in the studio. I've got some amazing launches, some unbelievable product presentations. We've got world launches of things that nobody has ever seen before that I'm going to show you now that you will be able to pick up live on QVC tomorrow night. It's a jam-packed 2 hours. I don't know how I'm going to get through everything in 2 hours, but I'm going to endeavour to get through everything in 2 hours. And because I couldn't manage the whole show on my own, I'm going to be busy crafting. I brought someone very special in to do a little bit of chatting with you. Isn't that right, Mr. Craig?
It is indeed. I'm here. I'm at the ready now. First thing I want to let you know, booklet. Head across, download the booklet. You'll have seen that in the link when it comes to this stream here, and then you'll also find it within the comments. Now you can see there is the link there. Now of course when it comes to the screen, you can't click on that via the screen, you need to do it in the comments. So you need to do that. You're going to see it at the top as well as within the comments as well throughout the show. I'm going to be reading them out, but what I want you to do when it comes to the comments, let me know what have you seen. I want you to have a look, I want you to share it, I want you to take notes, I want you to let me and Sarah know what is it that is taking your fancy. Is it going to be that TSV? Is it something else? Are you going to go for a selection of items? Let me know in the comments. We're here for the 2 hours. I'm going to be doing the chatting with you, but the key thing is, and I'm going to keep saying it time and time again, the booklet. That is your go-to. That is your crafty Bible for all things craft when it comes to QVC with Sarah kickstarting tomorrow. So get started, get that booklet downloaded. Let me know in the comments. Already many of you are tuning in. We've got Kirsty D, we've got Handmade Craft Gaz, Pie Faces on, I love that name. We've got Michael Adams, Zoe's in, Julie's in, Shadia's in, Lynn's in as well. So get that booklet downloaded. Let me know in the comments what's taking your fancy. Are you going to go for the TSV? What else are you going to be going for? We're here for 2 hours, Sarah, of incredible craftiness.
We are. We're going to go straight in there. Straight in big, we're going to go straight in and show you what the today's special value is, okay? Now, for those of you who maybe haven't been shopping with us a long time on QVC, it's a year now since we very first launched on QVC, and oh my word, what a year it's been. We started off just with a couple of hours in August. QVC were like, wow, everybody loves to craft, don't they? We need to do loads more crafting. So we launched then, we've done loads of shows. We've now launched our amazing shows every week on QVC Extra, every Wednesday and Friday. We had a fabulous first TSV in May, complete sellout early in the day. And this has been in the making for almost a year. It was just after we did that first launch, they said, right, how soon can you put us together an amazing TSV? Now, what I was asked for was to provide something, if you'd never ever crafted before, but you wanted to get started crafting, what is everything you would need to make the most exceptional Christmas cards and gifts and boxes and presents, okay? So that's what this is. So this is Sparkling Winter. Everything that you see in front of you here, all of this is all coming in this amazing box, okay? Now, as you have a little look at it here, I want you to see exactly what you're getting, okay? You are getting 36 of the cards and envelopes. Guys, we don't do regular cards and envelopes. These are pearlescent finish cards, amazing cards with all of the matching envelopes, okay? You are then getting 36 of these amazing gift tags. You can't really see them up there, but once you decorate them up here, how fabulous do those gift tags look? You're getting 36 amazing gift tags, including like super-sized gift tags as well, okay? Then we've got these gorgeous boxes. Now, these are the box templates up here, but these are the little boxes that you're going to be making. Wow. You're getting enough to do 8 of the boxes, and also these amazing, cute little mini boxes as well. So we're getting all of those. So basically, it's 36 cards and envelopes, 36 tags, 8 of your gift boxes to go with it, and 2 of your wedge boxes, right? But then, what are we going to use to decorate it all, okay? The most outstanding papers. I mean, you know, we've done Sarah signatures in this theme before. This is what we've based it on. The most incredible papers. So you've got all of your base papers, right? So beautiful papers. We've then got things like foiled vellum, I mean, no expense spared, absolutely beautiful foiled acetate and vellum. We've done new pre-embossed panels. So if you don't have an embossing machine or embossing folders, we've done pre-embossed sets of cardstock that you're going to mat and layer put onto your card, okay?
Okay.
We've done mats and layers in all of your pearlescent cards. So that lovely, the blue and that gorgeous pearlescent white. You're going to have all of the mats and layers, 22 of those as well. Then we've got tons of these amazing snowflakes. Now, we've got actual, so these are all laser cut. So we've got laser cut snowflakes, we've got laser cut panels, we've got laser cut edgeables, we've got laser cut major snowflakes, we've got laser cut all of your sentiments in here, loads of pre-cut sentiments. Now, talking about sentiments, look at these over here. You've got pages and pages of die cut pre-foiled sentiments ready to go into all of your cards. You've got loads of them, okay? Then we start to get fancy. You might notice we put a stencil in here. That's because you're going to be stenciling glitter paste.
With what?
We've got glitter paste in the kit. We've then also got the special glue and the applicator for our gilding flakes. We've then got iridescent glitter in the kit, so you're going to be able to add glitter onto everything. We've got a little pack of silver bells. We've got in there things like your lovely fancy silver twine. We've got your lovely midnight blue ribbon. We've got little wooden chart. I'm going to show you all of it, guys.
Yeah.
It is an absolutely massive kit. It comes in the most incredible box. Now, I know we'll have a few people watching from America, so let me just let you know exactly what's happening, okay? This has been made completely exclusively for HSN and QVC.
Okay.
So this is only available here on QVC in the UK, or we're going to be launching this. I fly straight from America to the US to launch this as a TS in the US on Tuesday, right?
Okay.
It is a manic week coming up. This is the most comprehensive start and learn to craft and do all of your Christmas crafts in one kit that we have ever produced in our company. Now, Craig, I'm dying to know what everyone's thinking of it, and then I'm going to literally walk everyone step by step through, because I don't feel like I've even mentioned everything that's in the kit.
No, well, this is my first introduction to a QVC pre-show, and oh my gosh, you guys have gone crazy. You're all wanting the amount of you that feel as though that you are advanced crafters, but you just need this so that you can do quick but fancy cards. I mean, we've already got so many. For instance, Lynn Morton on Facebook saying, Sarah, you have just made this so easy for me. Just got to love you. Thank you. And that's the thing, Sarah. It's so easy. Everything's done for you. Pop them out, stick them together. Absolutely gorgeous in the way that you create them. Kirsty D saying, this is definitely a wow collection. Absolutely is. Hannah Goslin-Smith is saying you're going to be able to make the cutest boxes for place settings for Christmas Day. Perfect idea. I'm envisioning a snowflake-themed Christmas decor situation. Beautiful. Card making, your memory books, your home decor, absolutely gorgeous. Zoe Carver on YouTube saying, I love a snowflake. It's like a winter version of a butterfly. It's a must for all your makes. Maria Lewis is saying, I need this collection in my life. Right, you know what you need to do. If you've not already done it, get across to that booklet. It's going to show all of that in a lot more detail, as well as everything else. But the best way to see it in detail is with Sarah right now.
Can I ask one thing of you guys? One thing, right? Treat yourself to one of these, right? But this is the absolutely perfect gift to get someone into crafting. That's why we've made this. It's all about, there's no dies in here, there is no embossing folders, there's nothing that assumes you need to have any other craft equipment. The only thing that you need beyond this is a pair of scissors and some adhesive. So whether that's your tape pen, whether that's your foam pads, that's the only other thing you'd need. Everything else I've thought of for you. It is really a complete start to craft in a box, or
phenomenal.
Just the most phenomenal, delightful. And I can't speak to it. I'm not allowed to. But when you see the price, I am going to knock your socks off. The price on this, I'm going to tell you now, there'll be a lot of people buy a couple of these. It is completely exclusive here at QVC. What I will tell you is, we'll come to it a little bit later, but there is an exclusive auto-ship programme that goes with it as well. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. I did want to unbox this and show you everything that's in it, because it's massive,
let's
right?
do it.
So, for a start, the packaging. I mean, the packaging is just absolutely glorious. So you can see there, I mean, I'm kind of tilted a little bit. You can't really see the sparkle, but yeah, there it is. I knew I'd get there eventually. Look at the foiling. Even just the packaging, you're going to be able to keep this box, but then also, it's a wonderful box that you might want to keep all your Christmas cards in when you've made them, okay? So, it's all open. You've got in here access to all of the education. I don't want to peel this off because it's so nice. There's a little QR code in there because we've got some fantastic tutorials. I know they're fantastic, Craig, because who did them?
Oh, well, Sarah, it was maybe myself that's done them.
Oh, Craigie Bagel. Craig's done the most amazing projects, so we'll come and talk about them a little bit later, okay? But look at this. There's your gilding flakes. There's your glitter paste that you're going to be getting in here. Your special adhesive and the applicator that goes with it. We talked about the little iridescent glitter that comes in there. I didn't even get a chance to mention things like all of the pearls that are included. There is your snowflake stencil that we're going to be using with the glitter paste. Can I just show you one of Craig's amazing cards that he's done using that? It's iridescent glitter paste, beautiful iridescent glitter paste. These are the snowflakes that you're going to use as well. Actually, there's the little toppers. Aren't they fabulous? Loads and loads of stuff you can be doing here. Now, these are embossed panels, right? So you can see there, you've got the lovely snowflakes on them. They're brilliant if you just sand a little bit over the top to reveal a little bit of that, you'll see. So you've got all of these. These are, you've got cards and envelopes in different sizes, but then also mats and layers in different sizes. So you've got the cards and envelopes. Here's all of your mats and layers that go with it as well, all ready to go in the different sizes, right? We then talked about all of the tags. So many of these tags that you're going to be using as well, right? Now, here we go. These silver bells. So you get a packet of them. These are them here. Aren't they brilliant? All the little silver bells. I've used a couple of these, and you can just thread them on because you've got this amazing little pack of silver twine. So you've got the very fine silver twine as well as your lovely ribbon that you can thread all of your little bells onto. These are your little Christmas wooden embellishments. So if you want to use the wooden embellishments, you've got 25 of those wooden embellishments, Craig, that you could be playing with. These also take ink really well. I'll come on to that in a little bit, okay? Now, we've got a couple of these little wedge boxes, so you can decorate up all of your wedge boxes if you want to. A couple of those that are in the set there, and you can see we've added a little bit of the paper with some glitter paste on, a little bit of the vellum round there, some of the pre-cuts. Talk about them pre-cuts in a minute, they're fabulous, okay? Now, these, loads and loads of Christmas sentiments, all die cut ready for you to pop out and add onto your cards, right? The big ones right down to the small ones. Ribbons in there. These are all of your lovely Christmas words, but they, again, you've got all of it. I'm not going to pop them out, but you can see they're going to pop out and you're going to be able to colour them up and add them onto your projects.
But laser cut, and that's so expensive.
Very good, because they're laser cut. Very good qualities. You've got loads of big snowflakes. We've got snowflake edges in there as well, so you can see all these edges are going to add onto your card. There's your boxes, your lids and bases of your boxes all ready to go. Oh, there's some more of your pre-cut panels under there. We're going to be using them pre-cut panels. Acetate. Got beautiful acetate. You're going to be using little bits of snowflake acetates, snowflake vellums here that you're going to be using as well. More of your pre-cut snowflakes in there. And then the papers. Now, I've just picked one of each here to show you, but you're getting, actually, sorry, it's two of each, but you're getting three of each of these. Absolutely gorgeous papers here that you're going to be taking, you're going to be working with in a lot of your... The papers are absolutely to die for. Now, if you love the papers, guys, which I know you will be, we've done an extra set of just the papers. We get asked for this all the time, so we've done an extra pad of just the papers. I will give you the details of that just very, very briefly. It's actually, we do the paper pad in an 8x8 paper pad, so this is it here. You can see there, and it's just another 48 sheets of the papers, and that comes along with another pack of the cards and envelopes. So you're going to get another 48 sheets. You get another 24 cards and another 24 envelopes to go with it. So if you've got enough in this kit to do the 36 cards and the 36 tags and the 8 boxes and the 2 wedge gift boxes and have loads left over.
Brilliant.
So if you want to upgrade from 36 and do another 24 cards, all you're going to need is more paper and more of the cards. Everything else, you've got plenty to last. So if you add this set on, you basically double nearly the amount of stuff that you can do, okay? I will mention one other set, which is a lovely addition to go with it. So we have developed a set of 3 ink pads, right? So they are exactly the same colours as match all of these sets. So if you go for the ink pads, you've got, there you go, details are on the side of your screen. You've got Sparkling Winter, Midnight Frost and Ice Blue in there. And that comes in a set with these stamps, which if Kisses with Snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. A very happy Christmas filled with everything that makes it truly special. Warm winter wishes, 'tis the season. Winter kisses and snowflake wishes, and wishing you the warm and wonderful blessings of Christmas. So some lovely sentiments, and also the ink, because those wooden embellishments will take the ink, the vellum will take the ink, you can ink around the edges of your card, and there are our shimmer ink pads in there. So 2 little additional ones that you might want to go for that are at the bottom of the screen. They do not have as much volume of that as what we have of the actual today's special. So I do envisage that the available extras will sell out before the actual TSV does. So just warning you, 9 o'clock tomorrow night we're launching. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of crafting with it all, but before I do, I said I was going to mention the authorship.
Yes.
So as long as you get in on the launch, you can add in the authorship programme. Now, the authorship programme, again, completely exclusive to QVC, same principle, you don't need to have any other tools or equipment. Now, the first shipment is going to come to you in November. So you're going to have enough to get in here. Winterberry is what's coming in November. Now, look at each time. You're going to be getting a new stencil. You're going to be getting some new glitter paste. You're going to be getting some new gilding flakes in here. You're basically getting the whole set. So there's 580 in this collection. You get another 580. So it's another set of your today's special, but you are getting it in November to do all of your winter. So it's not about Christmas, it's about winter, right? Then you've got your springtime one coming in February.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Craig. Honestly, Craig, they are beyond beautiful.
Look at the pens.
Now, the lucky news for you is, Craig, as well, you get to do all of the tutorial videos with them. So everyone, you're going to get to play with them and see them. They are the most incredible papers, all exclusive here at QVC. Now, the summer one, Hello Summer, for only 570 in this one, Craig.
Oh, no, is that it? Oh, no.
Only. Still absolutely massive, isn't it? I mean, that is just absolutely, it's just incredible when you see what's coming. And then you round out the whole collection. If you stay in the programme right through till August, of course, you're waiting for the fall stuff. So then you've got everything else and you're just waiting for fall. Now, I know there'll be a lot of you still watching here in the US, right? Do not worry, I'm doing the preview of what's on HSN later on today. And what I will say to you is, HSN have decided that they are going to launch the Christmas version and the fall version at the same time. So with the HSN one, you've got the choice, because right now, because their whole event that happens next week is a fall event, so they're going to be doing the Christmas and the fall ones available together, choice of, and then the authorship programme that goes with that. So there is a little bit something for absolutely everybody. Do not worry if you're watching in America and you're panicking because I'm saying that this is exclusive, okay? Now, let's do a quick card, shall we?
Oh, can we, please?
Right. Okay, so here is one of the pre-cut cards and envelopes, right? Now, these are this beautiful pre-pearled double-sided pearl card. Guys, if we're going to do Christmas cards, we're going to do beautiful Christmas cards.
We're doing it good.
Okay?
We're
going
doing
to do
it big.
beautiful, beautiful Christmas cards. Now, what I want to do is, I'm just going to trim off. Now, I'm going to use my paper trimmer just for ease, okay? So that I can get the measurements right. 4 inches. I want to do 1.25 inches off the edge. And then I want to leave 1.25 inches on this edge, right? So what I've done is, I've just cut a panel. Can you see that's a panel that will go down the middle there, right? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those amazing snowflake panels and pop that in the centre, right? So just using a little bit of tape, I'm going to go down the edge here. Okay. And I'm also going to go, what was my edge piece here? Down this edge here. so that we can get all of this lined up beautifully. So this should go right in the middle. I'm just eyeballing this, guys, just for speed, just so you know. That'll come onto that side. Yep, that seems to work there. And that is going to come down that side there. Lovely. So now we've got that beautiful snowflake panel in the centre. Now, just to strengthen that a little bit, and because we can, you've got that gorgeous acetate. So I'm using just 1/4 of one of the sheets of acetate, and I'm going to stick that whole thing behind. So again, all I'm doing, let's just use the dotty tape pen, it might be a little bit easier. I'm going to go down there, down here a little bit. I'm going to pop that acetate into the background there, and just pop that over the front. So that is now going to give me a bit of strength and rigidity to the front. So it'll either go sideways, this, or it'll go upright, right? Now, just keeping it nice and simple, I'm going to put a panel down the left-hand side with those beautiful papers that you've got. You're going to use a tiny amount of those papers, but remember, they keep flashing up on the side.
Absolutely.
You've got the extra papers, you've got the ink pads if you want them, okay? Now, if you are going for the ink pads, you know we've got these beautiful little embellishments,
yeah, we've
right?
got them.
What I've done with this is I've used that ink pad to actually colour up my wooden embellishment. Now, I've already done one here. So you see, it's just the pre-cut on the back, but I've coloured that on the front. So I've got the coloration on there. I'm going to use that, I'm going to pop this down. Let's have a little look. I can use my little ribbon. So ribbon just with a little bit of tied twine. I'm going to add on here. Now, it is, if I was doing this at home, guys, I would be using my other...
yeah.
There you go. So I'm going to stick that under there. And then remember, you've got all of those sentiments. So we've got things like, look at all these sentiments. Just pick one. You've got them in the navy blue, the light blue, and also the white. I mean, there's so much in the kit.
There's loads, isn't there?
I'm just going to add that down on the bottom. Remember, you've got all them pearls. If you want to add a few pearls into the middle, you can do. And then I think it's going to look even nicer if I just add... You're not going to be doing your sticking this quick, guys. You're going to take a little bit more time, but I want you to see how quickly and easily you can make, I mean, pretty professional looking cards.
Imagine that was your very first card you'd ever made.
Oh, well, you'd be thrilled. And this is what... Imagine you're brand new. I want you to understand, you get the box home, it's not just the stuff, you're going to learn what we're going to teach you, right? So, Craig, I took my card idea there from one that I saw Craig do. So this, and that's what they're there for, guys.
Yeah.
So there's Craig. Craig done the same card, but he's done it on turned round on the side instead.
Yeah.
So there's one of Craig's cards. He has also done, look at this beautiful gift tag. Right? So this is using the glitter paste, some of the big snowflakes and glittering on there. You've got that lovely torn vellum into the background. So those are your tags. Another great card idea here using that glitter paste. We'll be getting into this in the shows during the day, don't worry. And then some of them snowflakes stuck over the background you could be doing. And little mini cards as well, guys, not just the big ones. A lot of people like to send little mini cards at Christmas. How nice and simple are these? Everything you need's in the kit. Don't just do your cards, you can be decorating all of your boxes as well. You can be doing the big boxes, you can be doing your little tiny gift boxes, maybe as favour boxes or to hang on the Christmas tree. They're all amazing, but you've got 36 cards and envelopes, you've got 8 of these boxes, you've got 8 of these boxes, you've got another 36 of the tags, and then remember you had all of that stuff to fit to do it all. So I'm going to run you through everything because there's a lot, right? You've got 24 sheets of the printed papers, right? We've got the foil vellum and the foiled acetate. You've got the embossed panels that we did that had the snowflakes embossed on them. 22 of the pearl card mats to do all of your matting and layering. Pre-cut snowflakes, so you've got the snowflake panels, you've got the snowflake edgeables, you've got the extra large snowflakes, and you've got a huge selection of all of the smaller snowflakes in the pre-cut panels, as well as all of the Merry Christmas and wishes on there as well, right? We've got the wooden embellishments, 25 of those wooden embellishments. You've got all of your pearls in there too. You've got the little jingle bells that we talked about. You've got the twine and also the ribbon edgeables. Then we've got, remember, the gilding flakes and also the iridescent glitter that you're going to work with. Yeah. And also, so that one's this iridescent glitter, one's the paste, the glitter paste, and then one's the gilding flakes in there. I think that is everything. 530 pieces, but please, you get it. So you get it now for QVC for Christmas, but then you've got the 4 seasons come through the same big configuration, the same big collection. you get locked into the same amazing price, but you get it 4 future times. You're going to get the winterberry, the springtime, the summer, and then the autumn leaves all the way through the year. And that is basically a whole year of Christmas taken care of.
Absolutely, it really, really is. Can I just say as well, Sara, as you know, I started crafting because of QVC over 20 years ago. I wish I had something like this. I wish I had something like this.
That's because we weren't on QVC all those years ago, Craig. They've been waiting for us to arrive and do these sort of big, massive kits for them.
Well, funny enough you say that. Anna Marie on YouTube is saying, morning all, wow, hopefully this is the start of things to come. Well, you know, getting that delivery, it sure will be. Red Squirrel UK on YouTube is saying, I'm loving the Sparkling Winter collection. Definitely a collection I want to have because I love using snowflakes. I mean, the whites, the silvers, the blues, who wouldn't love that? Got Pamela saying, oh, auto delivery, yippee. We've also got Kim on YouTube is saying, just tuned in, oh my God. Alison is saying, oh, speechless, so beautiful. Remember, 9 o'clock tomorrow with Sarah. Lillian saying, it's the most wonderful kit of the year. By going what you guys are saying at home, I think you're all agreeing with that one. Hannah Gosling-Smith saying, I had to have a look at this in the booklet, but it does not do it justice. This is so much more amazing than I thought it was going to be. Just take my money now, Sarah. Don't forget delivery.
Haven't you? You've got to see it to appreciate how awesome it is.
You absolutely do. Teresa is saying, wow, is all that I can say. We've also got Jill is saying, oh my, auto delivery for sure. Sue's also saying, I think I need to sweet talk my bank manager. I just got to have it. Even I don't know the price, but as Sarah said before, your socks are going to be blown off come tomorrow. Shaddai is saying this is one capacious box. Everything in it just sparkles. Absolutely does. I love the fact that you don't have to have all these tools. If you don't have them, scissors, adhesives, that's all you need. Trust me, I've filmed them. That is all that you need. You don't need many other items. Right. Do you want a new and currently only available at QVC? Now, if you have been following us and myself, you will know this holds a special place in my life every single year. Now, I'm doing it a little bit different this year. So this is our advent calendar. So you've got 24 days of goodies, Crafter's Companion goodies. Every single year, we've done these for a number of years now, I can tell you we get bigger, we get better. The amount of Crafter's Companion products that we bring when it comes to our advent calendars is phenomenal. Now, I'm not going to give anything away, and I'm not going to open what's inside these ones. What I will say is we have gone beyond dies, stamps, and stencils. We've gone way beyond that. Now, usually, I would do a live every single night. It's not feasible to do that anymore. But I give you my word, every single day you will have a brand new video that I will have filmed at the comfort of my own home, and we will do a technique using the item behind each door. Now, you're going to get that all the way throughout December. It's always going to be there on Facebook and YouTube for you to go back to. But remember, you can only get this at QVC UK until early September, which is absolutely phenomenal. So not only are you going to get the advent calendar, you're going to see this throughout the day with Sarah on QVC UK, but keeping in mind, come December, every single day, there'll be a video drop-in of myself opening a door, and then we will make something, and it'll be a technique base using that item. I may bring in some other items that we've got within our Crafter's Companion stash, but it'll be focused behind that door. I know this year every single item that is behind that door. Oh, I'm keeping my mouth closed. That's all that I'm going to say. Right, now, everything that you're going to be seeing throughout all the show, we're going to be giving it away. Now, of course, that is TSV just for, of course, UK QVC at the moment here. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to give away a £25 voucher. And we're going to be giving that voucher away, are you ready for this one? To Mo Metcalf. Mo Metcalf has said, when can I order? It's a must-have. Well, 9 o'clock tomorrow, QVC UK, that's going to be the first chance look at our brand new TSV. So what I need you to do, Mo, is to send your details to qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Just send us your name, your address, and just say that you won your £25 voucher, and we will send that across your way. But 9 o'clock tomorrow, Sarah, that's going to be the first chance look at our brand new TSV.
It is 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Now, So I launch essentially what is a craft day for QVC at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, okay? So now what we're going to walk you through are all of the other amazing products that we've got on there. Now, I will tell you now, the top selling item of our dies that we ever bring when we're on QVC are always our nesting dies. There is something about when we do nesting dies, and they are the ones that always sell out. So if you know you want these, I'm giving you the heads up early, because these you're going to see launching straight after the TSV at 9 o'clock, and these will just blink and you'll miss them, okay? So there's 2 of them in the kit, right? So 2 sets. So the first one are your beautiful snowflakes. So can you see around this edge piece here, we've got these absolutely gorgeous snowflakes.
Wow.
And you've got like an outer and then an inner cut. So these snowflakes cut in, these snowflakes cut out, right? These are how the dies come. Different nesting dies, these, because you've got the in cut and the out cut. So the outer one cuts a border of snowflakes outside your project. The inner one cuts a border going into your project, okay? We do the same with the holly ones. So you've seen the snowflakes, these are the holly, and I love that you get this little extra tag with the metal that's in the middle. We don't like to waste anything, okay? So you've got the outer. So how we've used these ones, Craig, can you see? I love these dies.
Oh, wow,
honestly.
look at that.
So this is a frame. I'm going to show you how to do this sort of concept. We've got the frame around the outside, but then you've got the extra one where the frame cuts into the inside. It's just a different look. Now, you can cut them both at the same time, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my, I've got my Gemini plates here, right? And I'm going to use my positioning plate, because what we're going to do is we're going to use this to cut the outside. Now, if we cut just that, Craig, without the middle bit in, it'll give you a whole background matting layer.
Okay.
If we add the middle in here, then what it's going to do is it's going to cut you a frame.
Gotcha.
With the, right? Then it's the same. If you do this one on its own here, this would cut you just the inner cut with no bigger outer frame. If you add on this die here, then it's going to cut you a frame, right? Now, I might as well go whole hog and cut the little...
let's do it all in one go.
Yeah, at the same time. It's up to you. I'm not going to add the snowflake because I want the big... I just want a big, whatchamacallit, tag there, right?
Yeah.
This goes on here. I'm going to put my top plate on and I'm going to send this straight through my Gemini 2. Now, obviously, we had the Gemini 2 on as the TSV back in May. Complete sellout, but they are available on the QVC website for anyone who's been watching, been thinking about it, hasn't picked it up, and then sees all these gorgeous dies we have today and just decide I'm going to have one, right? Can we just appreciate how detailed all these dies are, right? They have lifted there out of those frames. I mean, no problem at all. Inside, I've got all the little pieces there that they'll release easy. That's all the waste I've got there. You've got a gorgeous outer cut. We've then also got this gorgeous inner cut. Now, one of the things that I've got, right, is we've got coming up our Spectrum Noir set. So watch this. I can take this here. There's a brand new one. So I'm going to prime this brand new... Oh, here's my little tag, by the way, that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to prime this. So the first time you use it, you're just going to give it a shake, and you're going to do this to allow all of the ink to come and run down. So can you see that ink is just running down the bottom of the nib there, and it starts to come out like this. Now, this is then perfect if I'm bringing this in and I can just colour all these little tiny berries, right? So I'm just going down, where's all my little berries? And I'm just going to colour all these little berries, Craig, all the way around. Now, I haven't got time to watch me sit and colour all them berries, right? Here is a one where I've coloured all of those berries and added that frame.
Look at that elegance.
Isn't that just gorgeous? I love it, right? Now, let's get the card ready. Oh, and round this one, watch this, I quite like this. I'm just going to use this now to go around the outside. So if you ever just draw down the outside like this.
Oh, how cool.
It just gives you like a little gold edger. So I'm just going to take the gold edger round all 4 sides, get that lovely kind of finishing point. That is going to give me a nice inner piece to go in the inside of my card project, right? So there's that ready. These are genius. They're coming up. I'll be showing you them in just a few minutes, but you're going to use them all the time. How fabulous is that, right? And I can do exactly the same with the little tag, right? Let's get a whole card put together.
Right,
okay,
let's do it.
So what I've done is I've done a base card and I've actually put a little bit of paper on the inside, and then I've just cut an aperture in the front. Now, just getting a little bit of double-sided tape there onto the back, a little bit of matting and layering.
And that aperture in the card blank was just using one of the rectangle dies that you've got within that set?
It was, just makes life a little bit easier, doesn't it, to cut through. So I got all this ready. Oh, Craigie, I'm going to line you up perfectly. Right, there we go. That goes on the front of the card. Wonderful, right?
Perfect.
Now, my frame, I'm going to take, so I've just put some foam pads along here, so that the whole thing is raised up a little bit. And look how professional that frame looks there, with all of the gold on. That, to me, is a beautiful base of your card.
It is, isn't it?
But then the other one is going to go on the inside. So here's the one that I just did there. I can use my dotty tape pen, Craig, to just get loads of. Oh, that's not liking the dots, are you not, guy? No, we're gonna have to go the stick and stay technique.
Stick and
right?
stay.
So a little bit of our permanent. Right, a little bit of the permanent adhesive all the way around the back there, so that I don't get too much into this. That is then going to position exactly in the inside. So I'm going to pop that inside.
Sarah, look at that.
So that now when I take that out, look at that. I mean, isn't that die just incredible?
It is.
And then as a nice little finishing point, I've got the the tag. I'm going to take the tag that was on the front there. I'm just going to add that into here as a bit of a background. And I've got, it's the most wonderful time of the year. So that's
now,
just going to go
Sarah,
on
that tag, you said you got a snowflake. So if you wanted a snowflake aperture within that tag, you could have had that as well.
If you wanted a snowflake aperture. Well, actually, so this one comes with a Christmas tree aperture, but because you got both sets, you could put the snowflakes into there as well if you wanted. Isn't that just fabulous? And that was a super quick and simple card, right? These are the sort of things I'm going to be showing you on QVC tomorrow, but I do warn you, this will be, I do think these dies, you've got the snowflake one and also them holly leaf ones, I do think these will be one of the first things to go. They are gorgeous, gorgeous dies.
They are. And if you know me, you know that nesting dies are my absolute favourite dies to get creative with. Now we're going to give these ones away. Are you ready? To Red Squirrel UK. Yes, I love that name. You've put, it's lovely to have the preview, but it just makes me want to buy it all now. It's a good job it's not too long to wait. Now, no, not going to be long to wait whatsoever. Sarah's going to be kickstarting, of course, with that TSV tomorrow at 9 o'clock on QVC UK, and then all throughout the day. She's going to be on at 9 p.m, midnight hour as well, and then we're going to be on at 9 a.m, 11 a.m, 1 p.m, 4 p.m, and 8 p.m. 4 p.m, 8 p.m are going to be full hours as well. So we've got lots of craftiness coming your way. But the only way, apart from this preview, from seeing all of the items, every single item that Sarah's going to be bringing, is by the booklet. So if you haven't already downloaded that booklet, why haven't you? It is so easy. You can see you've got the booklet there, the opening page there with Sarah. Now, I'm going to flick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, flick. Look at that. Now, we've got these ones coming up as well, your Joy Nesting Dies. We're going to then go in. Well, we just got there in the end. What you're going to get is the live shows as well, the channels as well. You're going to get at Sparkling Winter. You're going to see all of that, the different makes that you've got, different makes that I've done, all in that booklet, a rundown of all 530 elements. You've got your papers, you've got the envelopes, remember, you've got the codes as well. So take note of them so that when it comes to the website, you can just dot them in, pop them into your basket. You've got your item number, your additional ink pads that you've got. What we've then got is all our auto deliveries going on throughout, of course, the year. So we've got our November, we've got our February. Love that colour, of course. I adore that pink. 580 elements, but then what we've got as well, we've got into the next one where we've got May and then we've got August 2024. Now, as we said before, it's only 570 elements. Only that is going to be part. Remember, you need to opt in to, of course, that auto delivery that will talk you through all throughout the shows on QVC with Sarah and the team. Download that booklet, have a look, mark off what you're wanting to then purchase once they go live on the QVC UK website. Sarah will be doing features throughout, you know, kickstart at 9 o'clock tomorrow, but then into, of course, on the following day with lots of these new items as well. Take note with those item numbers that you'll have seen. You'll have then be able to then come along, take note, order on the website. They're going to be coming your way. Incredible deals for sure. Lots of you already loving everything. So much love for these nesting dies. And Sarah, there'd be no harm in mixing those nesting dies or what you've got next within the TSV.
Oh, absolutely. We've tried to design that TSV so that if you are brand new to craft, You don't need to have a die cutting machine or any other equipment. So it's brilliant, not just for, I know most of you watching now are our hardcore Crafters Companion fans who have all the machines, who know what you're doing, but there's so many new people getting into craft, and I wanted this to be something that works for everybody, very inclusive, not just for people who have the machines, okay? So that's the idea. But if you do have the machines, those dies are going to be brilliant with your TSV, especially that snowflake one. Now, this next item, whether you're going for the TSV, whether you're going for anything, you need to have this. We do these every single time. They're so incredibly popular. Every time we come to QVC, it's the fact, oh, that one hasn't got one in. That's waiting for me to put one in. It's the fact that inside all of your Christmas cards, no Christmas card is finished until it has a beautiful insert on the inside. And we pre-foil all of these with a beautiful detail, okay? And it's, how many cards are you going to make this Christmas? Every one of them needs an insert,
Definitely.
okay? Now, you've got two of them. You've got a square one and a rectangular one, right? So here are your square ones. So brilliant for your 5x5 cards, your 4x6, your 6x6 cards. You can trim them down if you want to use them in your 4.5 square cards, for example.
Of course you could.
And they've all got that beautiful foiling on the top and bottom, but they don't, look at this, wishing you all the timeless treasures of Christmas, the warmth of home, the love of family, and the company of good friends. They're the sort of ones that if you bought a pack of ready-done Christmas cards, look at this, sending you a special wish for a wonderful Christmas filled with everything you're hoping and a new year that brings lots of happiness to you. Everything that you would expect to find if you bought a pack of shop-bought cards, and they had gorgeous inserts in there as well, okay? So you've got in here your set of the square ones, and then we've done the exact same set, but in the taller one. So these are for like your 5x7 cards, okay? So same concept, going all the way through there. So this is your, now this one's being used, instead of as an insert, it's being used on the front of a card.
Cool.
So it just shows you can use them on the front as well, or if it's not cards, it might be on the front of boxes. But here's how I'm going to recommend you use them, okay? You're going to get, you've made a lovely Christmas card, right? So there's one that I've done. I'm going to get my square pad of inserts, I'm going to flick through, and I'm going to find the one that has exactly the right note. So there we go. Sending very special wishes for a wonderful Christmas. That one will be perfect, right? So we take that out, Craig. It's as simple as you fold this in half, line all of that up, put your fold line in, and then all we do is go into the card. I like a little bit of tape on the inside here like this.
And that's it?
That
Pop
goes into there. That then, when you open it, see, you can then put a touch of tape on here like this, so that whenever you open it, opens the insert
Oh, look
as well.
at that.
Isn't that fabulous? And wasn't that super easy, right?
So easy.
So whether you're doing the square ones, or whether you're doing our tall, thin ones, so these ones are for your 5x7, so the inserts are actually 10 inches by 7 inches, but you're getting 32 of the square, 32 of the tall. So just think about how many Christmas cards are you going to make at Christmas, and when do you want to do this? Are you just going to get one set of these, or are you going to get 2 sets of them? And not just your insides, also for big focal pieces on your cards as well. Loads and loads of options with these. Nice centrepiece in your cards.
Really lovely. The different ways. Now, if you're going for the TSV, Sarah, you need to go for these ones.
Well, look
it's
at
an
this.
absolute must.
So there's a lovely card. There's one of your TSV papers with that on the inside, and then of course it looks nothing without the insert. It needs the insert filling it up. That's the difference. You need to be adding this insert into anything. It really does make all of the difference.
Loving them, as I said just there, you know, whether you're going to be using them on their own or with the TSV or your other crafty elements, then perfect. It's going to do the job for sure. But we're going to give these ones away. Now, we're going to be giving these ones away to, now you're on Facebook, Josephine Woolett. Who wouldn't want these? Who wouldn't want these? Indeed. Congratulations, Josephine. Now, what I need you to do is then email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Just send us your name, your address, and just say that you want those inserts. They're an absolute must for any Christmas card, but if you're going for that TSV, of course, an absolute must. Now, we've got, so Kirsty D saying, yeah, that advent calendar. Red Squirrel UK say that advent calendar is definitely a must must have. We've got Teresa saying, love your advent calendar, such a joy to open each year. Don't forget, they're going to be coming your way as well with Sarah. We've got Handcrafted by Gaz saying, I've not seen these frames like this for Christmas. I could make amazing gift boxes using them. You could do it. It was the nest and die frames that Sarah was using there a moment ago. Use them in many different ways. We've got Moa saying, thank you so much. I'm so pleased. So glad that you've won. Teresa saying, a simple gold line around your card adds that finishing touch. It really does indeed. Maria saying, I love an insert. It makes a card so luxurious. And if you sell your cards, you can add an extra, you know, £1 or £2 on just having that luxurious insert. And then we've also got Maria saying, I do love an insert. It makes a card. I just read Maria's, didn't I? Rachel's is saying, love these inserts. So quick and easy to use and just finishes your card off. That's what it does. It finishes your card off. But of course, as you've seen with Sarah there, maybe use them on the front of your card. Let me know in the comments, what have you seen in the booklet? What are you going to get? I want to know, because I'm nosy in that way. I'm going to be writing my list afterwards, so let us know in the comments what you're going to be going for. But have you seen the pens that Sarah was using beforehand? Here, Sarah, now you've got that full collection.
This is the collection. Now, we did a collector's edition like this 2 years ago, and my word, it went out as quick as it went in. So we've released a brand new, which is why it's called Collector's Edition 2, a brand new collector's edition for this year. Now, it's got brand new exclusive colours in here, but it is a 9-piece set. So when you open it up, you see it tells you all of the ones that are included on the back, and you've got all of the pens that you absolutely need. So it's a little bit like a selection box.
It is,
not with
isn't it?
chocolates, with pens, okay? Now, these are the pens, so you can see exactly what they are. Now, this big one here will be your favourite. It's the tricolour metallic in the brush. So you've got a brush pen with gold, silver and copper. Okay. Now the beauty with the metallics, if I just show you this here, these are the metallic finishes that you're going to be getting in there. So you've got the gold, silver and the copper, and you can be going on to all different surfaces with your metallic pens, right? Also, even just like, look at this, quite like this one on here. Beautiful background piece like that. It's all about the Christmas metallics, this one, right?
Gorgeous,
so you've got that gold and silver and copper metallic in the brush for painting with. These are really special pens. I'm going to demonstrate these in just a second for you. They have a purple ink, but there's a gold infused in it which bubbles to the surface. So you've got the same there with the silver infused into the gold. So they called a metallic flip marker. Sorry, they called it an outline marker. So you get the outline of the purple or the outline of the green with the metallic rising to the top. Then you've got a glitter pen in gold and silver, so that's just your intense glitter in them there. And then these are the ones I was using. Now, you couldn't buy the whole set, you couldn't buy these four for the price you're buying the whole set for, guys. You've got the wide tip and the narrow tip here. So if you want to do all of your writing on your Christmas cards and things like that, you can do. So for example, what you just saw me doing, Craig, right? I've got a lovely project here where I've got this lovely outer bit. What I'm going to do is this my fine nib, this is my 4mm wider nib, right? I can just go all around the outside, and that'll just give me this gorgeous gold. It's almost like I've matted and layered around the outside, yet it only takes me a couple of extra seconds to do. I think a lot of people don't realise you can do this, and it's like adding an extra layer of gold matte and layer around the outside of any of your projects. And it's metallic paint. It's metallic paint in a marker, and it's very, very intensive, right? So that there is how we've used our metallic around the... Look at that.
Look at that.
That's the difference. And then look here. Here's the project that I've done. And you can see there, adding that metallic paint around the outside. Now, can you see this has got some little bits of sparkle in here?
Yeah.
That's because we've used our silver glitter and added little bits of silver glitter around the outside of the project like this. So you've just added a little bit of silver sparkle around the outside of everything to get that lovely bit. Can you see the sparkle and how it's coming around here as well?
That really shows it off.
You can do all of your little gold. So remember, you've got the little fine mini one as well. So your little tiny mini one is if you're wanting to draw little, you know, we can do little, this is just, you see, little snowflakes, little accents and things like that. And you've also got that in the silver. So there's my wide silver. And here is my fine silver there. So again, we've just adding few little speckles of silver all around the outside. But what I did want to show you was how those outline markers work. So, for example, this purple outline marker,
like magic.
if I write, right? Now, we've got nobody ever has any idea of how these work, right? But can you see the gold comes to the top and the purple is an outline. Yeah. Do you know where it works really, really well, Craig? I don't know if you've ever done this before, right?
Magic.
So there's an embossed panel, right? So I'm going to work on this embossed piece. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to follow all of the embossed pieces. And then what will happen is my gold will come to the top and I will get the purple going around the outside. Isn't that just the cleverest thing? So if you've gone for the TSV and you're getting those lovely pre-embossed panels, you could be taking those panels and adding a little bit of embossed gold to them, or embossed silver with the green on there as well, just by drawing around. And how easy is this to do?
So easy. In minutes, you've shown us how you can elevate your colour and mediums with your crafty products.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And the thing is, I'm not doing anything overly clever with this. You know, I'm not being particularly crafty here today. I'm just taking something as simple as embossed panel, but because the pens are so clever, I can do that amazing embossed technique.
Look at that.
Fabulous. And then onto a whole base card. I mean, that is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Nice.
That's more than incredible.
So you've got that. So just to give you a couple of ideas of what you can do, that I've used on here, we did a stamped element and just added a few of the gold bits around there. That is where we've used our lovely outline marker to add the thanks onto it. You've got your season's greetings on this one, and we've just used them lovely gold and silver pens to add a little bit, even onto the backgrounds if you're just colouring in some of your snowflakes. If you're going for the today's special value, I think this is a brilliant set to elevate it to that next level.
Absolutely. And I'm even going to throw in those inserts from before as well. Can you imagine these three all working together? Absolutely exceptional. So Sarah's going to be showing these in a lot more detail within the 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. hour on, of course, that'll be the 17th. But keep an eye out of all these things that you're going to be able to tally them all together. Now it's time to give these ones away. So we're going to be giving the Spectrum Noir Collector's Edition 2 away to Kim Johnston. Congratulations, Kim. You're saying amazing collection of pens. Love Spectrum Noir. Now, we've just seen within minutes how you can then totally take your metallic pens from Spectrum Noir and really take them to the next level. So for you, Kim, I need you to email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk just with your name and your address and just say that you won the Spectrum Noir Collector's Editions. We've got so many of you are loving everything so far. Alison Mara is saying, this is an amazing pen set, so many exciting uses. We've got Teresa saying, why have I never thought of colour in an embossed shape before? It looks incredible. I'm with you on that one there. We've also got Hayley Kate saying, that is a fab pen set. I want everything that you have shown today. Just wait until we've still got over an hour of goodies to go. You're going to be seeing so many more credible things that are all going to tie together or work separately. They're going to work with your crafty needs. We've got Deborah on Facebook saying, fantastic selection of markers, ideal for Christmas. One more for now. We've got Alex on Facebook saying, these collector's editions are a great buy. It was one of these collectors that kick-started my Spectrum Noir edition. Sometimes that's all that it is, Sarah. Sometimes you just go for a collector's edition and bang, that's where your journey starts.
And I just think it's about having the right pens. We've put this collector's edition together for Christmas. So it's because you've got your gold and your silver, your lovely metallics there, all of your Christmas cards, but then the pens are going to last you forever after that. You know, it's not just for this Christmas. Once you've invested in those metallic pens, you're going to have them to use all the time. They're brilliant pens, absolutely brilliant pens. Right, got a new set, Craig.
Right.
So these are our amazing Christmas frames, right? So these are also coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. So after the launch of the TSV, and then we're going to have those first nesting dies that I showed you. We're going to be doing these ones here where you get this lovely, can you see it's a cut-in detail, this one. So you're going to get the lovely cut-in detail and then the extra word that goes with it. Now, we've got a choice, right? You've got the Christmas one, which is this set here, right? And the Christmas one is actually Joy, sorry, I'm showing you the wrong one, aren't I? I should have started with the one that was on the screen. That's got Christmas, and it's also got peace
Yeah.
with the stars in there. So again, I'm going to show you, these are brilliant. Look at this one here that we've done, shaker card. So you've got all those lovely shaker pieces in the background because we can see straight through into that. We've done a whole lifted panel on the front there. Looks brilliant, right? So that is your first set. Your second set, you already know it had the Noel in it, right? And I'm going to show you, and these are all interchangeable as well, so you don't have to have the snowflakes with Noel. You could have the snowflakes with joy,
Sarah, look
or you
at
could just
that.
use them as a nice snowflake background. So you've got the panel of the snowflakes, which is this one here. And then I quite like the joy, because it's quite, doesn't have to be Christmassy this.
Doesn't.
It's just a really nice background. You could leave the joy out. It's going to work beautifully well. So that one there is your joy that goes with it as well. Now, I'm going to show you how they work because they are creator cards, right? Which means if I take just the die itself, it doesn't have a cutting edge on the outside or on the inside, right? The inside one's optional. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, I've just done here a stepper card, right? And I want to cut a panel into the front. So I just take this down, I'm going to eyeball this right in the centre, Craig.
Okay.
And just hold it in place with a little bit of tape. So just a small amount in that corner. That's going to open up, and this is ready to go through your die cutting machine, right? So I'm going to pop it into that panel there, and we've got our clear, you've got your magnetic, you've got your top plate in there, and I'm going to send them through, and it will die cut into that front panel.
Yeah.
So
I love how even though the size of that die, you can still do your big, your fancy, your elaborate concept cards if you want to, or create them as subtle as you want to with
I
the
love
layer.
a big fancy elaborate concept card. You know I do.
You
I'm
do,
all
don't
about
you?
that, right? So you can see that that's got all of that detail in. And if I lift this up, I was going to try and put out, what I'll do is I'll pop all these out. Now, you're going to use your pokey tool, and you're just going to pop all of those little bits out now, right? So they're all ready. If I'd sent it through and embossed it a second time, they'll drop out even quicker and easier because you get the embossed detail, right? I've actually got one that I've done all the popping out, right? So there's one that I've done all of the popping out on. Well, I haven't, I've missed one there, right? So there's all my popped out bits. Now, once you get to this stage, what I've then got is I've got the little joy card. So if you want to die cut the joy as well, there is the joy all die cut. Then you could actually use those little pens that we've got to colour around here. I've actually paper pieced this one in with another little piece of cutting. But watch how the whole card can come together really quickly and easily, because I've just done a little bit of the frame. Now this would be fabulous to use all those beautiful papers that you've got
Take the
in
words
your
out my
TSV.
mouth.
I don't want you to just think, oh, I can only use my TSV stuff with my other TSV cards. I want you to mix and match and use them all together. This here, I'm going to use it on the front. If you are going to use a lot of those papers, guys, from the TSV, I do suggest you pick up an extra pad of that 8x8 cardstock.
Yeah, because they'll be available.
Then this one is going to go, let's have a little look. I'll go onto the background here with this. There we go. And then that joy, again, just a couple of little dotty bits down there. And the dotty tape pen, that'll just add it onto the front here. Isn't that lovely? Nice and simple.
Very
little
beautiful.
bit onto the corner here. And there's my little nice, quick and easy card.
Gorgeous.
Ready to go. Isn't that nice and simple? And that's the beauty of these dies. However, they don't have to be simple. So I've done that one to be really simple. But let me just show you some of the other ones that we've done on there as well. So that is cutting into the front of a stepper card.
Okay.
This one here, I'm going to show you these to the overhead actually. It'll be a little bit better to see. So can you see, there's your Christmas. And that one's got a little bit of gold just in the background. There's the Noel one that we talked about with those beautiful snowflakes in there too.
Yeah.
Cut into the. I like this idea of doing a little matten layer on the inside. Looks very professional. You've got the piece one. This is being done onto like a dome fronted card, so it's got like a lifted panel on here, or use them on the front of your boxes.
Yeah, of
So
course.
this is being cut out there, Craig, with a few of them shakers behind. How fabulous do all of these look? It's whether you want to do really simple cards or whether you want to go and get something a little bit more elaborate. You know, these are nice and simple because they're just laid onto the front.
Straight on.
But I quite like all of the ones that are done that are a little bit more elaborate, where they cut in. So you've got all the options there.
All of them.
Plenty of choice for you to go with what you're going to be able to do with them.
Oh, for sure. And this is where you're going to start to look at these additional items that Sara's going to be bringing. Remember, Sara's going to be bringing these ones in the 9 o'clock hour, so after you have that first look at the brand new TSV, you're going to start thinking about incorporating them, maybe with your Spectrum Noir pens, or of course with your TSV, of course. Really, really fab in how they all work together. Now, we're going to be giving these ones away. Now, we're going to be giving all 4 of them away. So the 4 that you've gone through, we've got the festive frames with those sentiments, all 4 of them, they're going away to Suzanne Dawn. Congratulations, Suzanne Dawn. She's put anything Christmas, I can't resist. Hope the trolley is big enough. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. Lots of things that are going to work together, or of course they're going to be working as a standalone. Right, the only way, apart from of course this QVC UK preview, that you can have a look at everything that Sara's going to be doing and bringing, kickstarting tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and then all throughout the day, the following day on that 17th. We've got our craft day where we're going to be looking at so many brand new items, so excited items, creative cards. We've got of course the Spectrum Noir, we've got our TSV as well, which I personally love the fact that you don't need any die cutting machine whatsoever, no tools, scissors and your adhesive, and that is it. So apart from this preview, you need to go to the booklet. I need you to download that booklet where you can then, of course, download it and look through everything that Sara's going to be bringing throughout the day. Now, we've left off as to where we were before, so we ended off, of course, with the auto deliveries that you can then opt into, of course. So we're ending into the end, and then we're going into some of our 3D toppers. So we've got an ability of creating our cards without any dies again. I love decoupage.
Oh, I'm doing them next.
You're going to be doing them next?
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. You're going to see. It's like you knew. They're going to be working well, of course, with your TSV, but then what we've got as well, longer cards, smaller cards if you want to. Maybe you're going to use them, of course, with tags if you want to, but they're in there. What about shaped card-based dies? We've got our gingerbread man's house. We've got all of the item numbers there. You've seen the gingerbread house. We've got the tree as well.
Oh, man, you're telling them too much. What's coming up next?
Right.
Hang on, you've gone too far. I'm not showing them that yet.
Right.
They've got to wait. They've got to wait. Hold your horses. It's all coming up in the next hour.
Although, in saying that, if you've already downloaded the booklet, you'll have already skipped all the way through to see exactly what's going to be coming.
Yeah,
everything that is there. Take a note of everything that you're wanting to get. Let me know. You're already letting me know exactly what you're going to be going for. I want to know in abundance what you're going to be going for. You're all going for the TSV. That I'm not surprised, Sara.
I tell you what everyone will be going for, this one. Every time we've done topper pads, they've gone bananas. So when I'm saying topper pads, right, I'm saying if you've done a lovely little Christmas card, you want a gorgeous little Christmas topper to go on the front. Or maybe you've done a little Christmas gift bag and you want a lovely Christmas gift bag topper to go on the front. Maybe you've been playing with your gilding paste. We had that on QVC Extra last week. And then you just want a few little toppers on the front of your gorgeous background of your card. These toppers are going to work on so many different base pieces. I'm seeing a lot of gilding paste in a lot of projects these days. You guys are absolutely loving the gilding paste. Even these, look how cute these little, super cute little projects are, right? So let me just show you what exactly is in the topper pads, because there are 2 topper pads. You're not choosing, you're going to get them both, right? Now, the idea is there's 15 sheets in here, and each sheet has 4 toppers on them. So what you're getting is in there enough to do 60 cards in each one of the sheets, right? Well, 60 toppers. I sometimes use a couple of toppers on one of my cards. I do. This is your kind of more modern designs. Then you've got this set here, which are all of your more traditional designs as well. And I've actually got some of the toppers made up. Instead of just flicking through the books like this, I can cut to some of the toppers already made up, because these are the ones that we've been working with, and they're lovely, nice and simple little books to work from. So maybe you'd like to do cards with friends and get going. It's a brilliant place for you to be able to start. Now, let's have a little think. I think I'm going to go traditional with my Christmas, right? And I'm going to have a little, quite like that with the Santa Claus, right? So I've used one of the poinsettias out of this one, but we'll get the Santa Claus out. So watch what you do. You pop out the back sheet, right? So there's layer 1. And then we've got layer 2 on there with your little Santa Claus, layer 3 with the Santa Claus, oh, that's the Santa Claus and the trees, and then that's the next layer of just the Santa Claus, and then we've also got the little tree down there, right? So you've got 4 little sets of those toppers. Now, what I do love is, with each one of these, you can either stick it flat or you can mould it a little bit in your hand if you want, right? Okay. So I have these nice, our moulding ball tools, but also these are brilliant if you just, I mean, sometimes I just shape it like this. So you don't have to use the moulding ball tool, that just makes it a little bit easier. So you've got the shaping in there. Now, I know you're a big foam pad boy, Craig.
I am indeed.
Craig likes to use these foam pads, right? I like to go with speed and the 3D glue gel. So we have this on the website. You've got 3D glue gel, and it comes with a little syringe that you decant it into. So I've decanted mine into the syringe, and you just keep kind of refilling the syringe. You only use a little bit at a time. And then you'll see that I don't need to worry about getting it in exactly the right time or peeling the back off any of my foam pads. I just ooze out a couple of big globules of glue and I'm ready to go.
Straight away.
See, it's so much easier. I'm a big foam pad. I like the foam pads sometimes, Craig, but I mean, 3D glue gel's so much easier for a lot of your projects. So look at that there. And I've got the little Christmas tree on there.
It's one of those, Sarah, that if you're using this as a beginner, I would always recommend your glue gel because it gives you that movability. Yes,
definitely. Definitely. And then look at this. That is going to go, Craig. I've just done a nice simple card. I'm going to pop that onto the front. Oh, do you know what? That might go nice in the background of the card there. I've actually got one here that I've left to dry. That's the good thing. If you leave them to dry, they're a lot easier to handle. So now I can just pop that on there.
Sit in an evening, do them all, let them dry, ready to go.
And then if you want to go really fancy, look, you could add a little bit of poinsettia around the top. We could add poinsettia around the bottom. That looks nice on its own. I've got another card here where we've just got a nice base. I can take the base. Look how much nicer it looks when you add a poinsettia around the top and another one around the bottom, and you're just adding these little pieces on. But you've got loads and loads to go with. Now, in the last minute, I'm just going to remind you of all the designs that you've got, okay? So you're going to be able to do 120 of these toppers. So you can afford to use a couple on each of your cards. So you've got the different layers here. When it's laid up, it makes that lovely car. You've got the same with the little gnomes in the Christmas stocking. I love this one here. Then you've got the little Christmas tree with the snowman. We've got Santa in the sleigh, the little Christmas house on there too. Then you've got your more traditional ones. So we've got things like your little robins, your little snowmen on there. Oh, we love these. Little toy soldier on there. All these elements. But you're getting 120 of these, so plenty for you to be able to play with.
Loads and loads and loads of them. So they're going to be coming up in the 9 p.m. hour as well with Sarah after we've had the first look at the brand new TSV. But we're going to be giving these ones away, and we're going to be giving these ones away to Anna Marie Claxton. Congratulations. You've put Christmas decoupage as always a great addition to anyone's make, beginner or advanced. Could not agree with you anymore. As a beginner, you're going to get that wow factor when it comes to the decoupage. Now, what I need you to do, Anna Marie, for me is email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, just with your name and your address, of course, so we know where to be sending your goodies. And then, of course, just say that you've won the Topper Paz. Then that would be a great help to us. But what we have also got, lots of you are tuning in. Now, I love this comment because anything like this, I get to shout about it for us guys. Richard Martin on YouTube is saying, do men craft? I'd love to get started with the 3D toppers. QVC is going to be on my TV on Wednesday. Absolutely, we are getting more and more and more and more guys crafting on a daily basis. And if you've
tell them, Craig.
I am telling them, I'm flying the flag for the crafty guys. If you've never done crafting before or very little, which it sounds like, Richard, absolutely, from 9 o'clock tomorrow, all throughout the day. What I've noticed as well with Sarah over the 24-hour period, if you're an advanced crafter, we've got something for you, but you're going to be able to rein them back. Or, of course, if you're a beginner, the TSV, the inserts, we've then got the Spectrum Noir pens, or these 3D toppers as well. You've got all your different adhesives on the QVC UK website that you can pop in the basket too, and then you're good to go as well. So don't miss it, Richard, for you and anyone else, any guys out there that are saying, don't know about it, go for it. We've got a huge, huge community of guy crafters out there. So, do you think I've done the job justice, Sarah?
I think you have indeed. Do you know what? It's all about representation, isn't it? The more people see you on TV crafting, the more men that'll think, oh, look, there is blokes who craft. Because we've got, you know, there's 10 of us in our Crafters Companion stable here. And in fairness, we've got, that's 9 to 1. So you represent about 10% of our craft community, and I would like to see if we could get to 10% of all of our customers are men. That would be a brilliant. That
would be brilliant.
Brilliant one to aim for. Right, are you ready for the next one?
Yes, let's go for it.
Okay, this is all about if you want to do shaped cards at Christmas. So when I say shaped cards, what about if you want to do a whole card in the shape of a little snowman? How super cute is he, right? Or maybe you want to do one in the shape of a little penguin. I mean, is that not good? And look, this is like a double-sided one as well.
Oh, wow.
It's absolutely brilliant. And then can you see, you've got a little bit on the inside too. How professional do they look? Right, you can. We've also got a little gingerbread house. Love the gingerbread house. Now, you don't have to just use them to make a little shaped card. Look what one of our designers has done, made a gingerbread house and actually stuck bits down the side, 3D'd it all up. So if you want to really go whole hog, you can do that. And then also the fourth one we've got, if I can just find a one here, don't have to do a shaped card with it either. You've also got the Christmas tree, where you can just cut out the lovely Christmas tree and it'll go on the front of your card as well, okay? Now, it's not all four of them. You've got that gingerbread house comes with the tree, right? So let me show you exactly what's coming in the set so you understand, right? Okay. This is it here. There's my tree. It's my tree I was looking for. It was underneath here. Love this one. Look at that there. I did all the projects with these as well. Did loads of projects. You can go and watch them on YouTube.
That's a full set, Sarah. You get everything there.
Everything. So look, so you can see we've done the background. You've got all the little pieces that go on the front of it. You've got the little swags that are going to add on to there as well. And you get all the stamps that go with it. So that is everything to do your tree. Your tree comes in the set with everything to do your gingerbread house. Even the little gingerbread man comes in with this one, right? So you're going to stamp out your little gingerbread man as well. And you've got the little mini gingerbread family as well, if you want to add them all in there. So that's your first option. The second option is your snowman. And your snowman, there he is. Love these, especially when you start and add the little scarf on that as well.
Look at that, yeah.
But if you look, you can either have the scarf and the hat, or you can have the slightly more girly hat on there. Look, he's got a top hat, a girly hat, or a more traditional Christmas hat. You've got different scarves on there. You've got these little hands. Look, you've got these little hands, or you can hold a little broomstick in there as well, like this one is on here. So that is your little snowman, and he comes in a set along with the penguin. Now, I did this exact one here. Love this little penguin. Where, can you see, he's got a party hat on. So this is the bunting being used to make a party hat, along with a little bit of silver glitter card in the background. Penguin. So that's it there. Now, how are you going to do it, right, guys? Is you're going to take, so I've got some black cardstock, right? I've got 2 sheets of the black cardstock, actually. And these, I'm going to use this outer one, and I'm going to cut a couple of layers at once, because you can easily do that. They're not too thick, right? Sorry, the dies are thicker, not too thick, the opposite of that. The dies are thicker, so that it's going to be able to cut through multiple layers at once really easily. So I'm going to send that through my Gemini. Awesome. While I am, I'm going to just get out my scoring board, because I'm going to show you, we're going to do this one as an easel, right? So we're going to take it to the next level and do it like an easel card. So there we go, we've got 2 little penguins here. You actually need 3 penguins for this project. I would only cut 2 at a time, but I would cut yourself another one. Got another one, right? Yay, so you need a little trio of penguins, right? Now, what I want you to do, put the penguin, put his bottom flat here, get yourself a scoring tool, right? And we're going to score roughly around where his shoulders are, right, like this. And then I also want you to score across the top of his head, like that, right? So, head, shoulders, miss out his knees and his toes.
I knew you were going there.
Yes. Now, you always fold away from itself and give it a bit of a crease like that. And then we're going to fold this one away from itself, give it a crease like this as well. Watch how we do this into an easel card, right? So I always like to fold them back on themselves, give them the nice little one here. So if I take this base card, I'm going to go with a little bit of tape. Okay. I'm going to go onto the back here, and I'm going to glue these 2 so that they are standing proud like this, right? That comes up, that goes down. You put glue all over the bottom of this one, line that up there, and then what we've done is we've made a penguin easel card, right? a penguin. No, I'm trying to come up with a fancy name and I can't come up with one. You're going to do a penguin easel card, guys, right? You're going to do a penguin as an easel.
As an easel.
Right, now, then what you're going to do is you're going to cut all these extra bits. So can you see, that cuts his body. So we've got his nice body on here.
Yeah.
These are his little feet. You can cut his hat. So what have I got here? I've cut out his, got his hat. I'm going to put all these together. So you would just stick this onto the front of here. You can add his little hat onto there. You can see how it's all starting to come together. You can add a couple of, maybe it's a dicky bow tie. He's brilliant with a nice little dicky bow tie.
Imagine the kids using these, Sarah, and playing with these.
My kids are going to love these.
I bet they do.
We'll be doing a lot of this. There's his little beak that we cut out. You can add his beak. You can add his little feet to the bottom here. And his little feet. And what I've done is I've just continued and added a load of decoration onto this one. This is the one that I've done. There he is there. Just stuck them all down, added a couple of little eyes on there. But once you've learned how to do that penguin, the easel connection, you can be doing penguin easels, easel Christmas trees, easel snowflakes. If you go and watch the project, you can do things like, look at this, it's like a little trio of what do you call them? Snowmen.
Snowmen.
Yes, snow people actually. One might be a girl. You can take it to the next level if you're wanting to do that gingerbread house. And remember, you've got that lovely gingerbread house that you could be doing as the actual house. And then I just love this idea of your Christmas tree, but then colouring in the Christmas tree with all of your lovely Spectrum Noir pens as well. It'd be fabulous.
I love how, and if you are maybe like Richard and you're a new beginner as well, you can take something like this, keep it very simple to start with and grow over time with all the different concepts. Now we need to give them away. Now we're not giving 1, 2 or 3 of them away, we're giving all 4 sets of them there away, and we're going to be giving them away to Helen Patterson. Congratulations, Helen, you put, oh my God, I need these. Yes, you absolutely do. For you and any little family members that love to play with them, you can get so creative when it comes to these dies. So what I need you to do for me, Helen, is email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk and just give us your name, your address, and just say that you won our Christmas-shaped card die. So you're going to be sending them all your way, and they're going to be coming also up in the 9 p.m. hour tomorrow. So you can tell it's going to be an absolute jam-packed very first hour tomorrow on QVC UK. Now, what we've got is many of you also saying how much you love these dies. I'm not surprised, they are really, really fun. Maria is saying, well, you've actually saying something different to what I was thinking. So Maria's saying, do you want to build a snowman? Yes. I was thinking, do you want to craft a snowman? Yes. I want to craft my own snowman. We've got Nalia saying, oh, I love the shaped cards. Christmas prep time could be playtime with the little ones for these. Maybe you're a school teacher, maybe you're in nurseries. You can then play, of course, when it comes to these shaped card bases. Imagine the kiddies going home, you know, with something that they've made with the shaped card dies for their mum or their dad or their gran or their granddad. Hannah Goslin-Smith is saying, I love how colouring in that tree with the tri-blends make it look dimensional. Layered Christmas tree. Absolutely. If you've got loads of crafty stash already at home, start to incorporate what you've already got. Rhonda Webster on Facebook saying, how cute are these? Perfect for crafting with the children. I think that is the main thing that many of you are going to be doing with these ones, are using these ones to craft with the kiddies. Now, I know in Scotland here, the schools go back today. Can you believe it? But we've still got all the autumn holidays, Christmas holidays to come that they could be playing with these ones. This is a good idea from Teresa. Those would make wonderful cards for invitations in the winter time. I love a penguin. Maybe you're having a little winter party or Christmas party. Do the bunting, of course. Lots of different things, different possibilities. Like Jill's saying, the shaped cards are wonderful. So many possibilities. They really, really are. Now, from Christmas shaped cards to something gorgeous, beautiful, elegant, potentially one of my favourites of the year, Sarah.
Really? Oh, that is saying something. This is our Vintage Rose collection. Now, what we've done for the Vintage Rose is, again, we know there's a lot of people, especially at QVC, just getting started on crafting, do not have die cutting machines.
No.
So we've adapted our kit so that what we've got is, you've got the facility to be able to do all of our beautiful crafting without needing to own a die cutting machine. So it's brilliant for people who do and don't own a machine. So if I walk you through exactly what's in the kit, firstly, you're getting this wonderful set of card blanks and envelopes. Now, you are getting in here, you get the red, the pink, and also the green. screen,
Okay.
right? And you're getting in total 48 pieces. So you get 24 of the cards, 24 of the matching envelopes in the 5x7 to get you started in the right colours, right? Then you've got this fabulous vintage rose paper pad. Now, we do have the same paper pad available in 12x12
We do.
and also in vellum. So we have an extra set. If you want to go for the paper pad and the vellum, they are available to buy separately, and they are available and in stock on the QVC website. But you get the 6x6 pad in this main collection along with the card blanks, right? You then get this amazing topper pad, right? Now this is where we've done all of these lovely bases for your cards, topper sheets, sentiments. A lot of the sentiments are foiled, ready for you to go there to be able to make beautiful cards, like right away with this whole kit. We've got loads and I mean, look how much we've got. Now, once we get past all of these beautiful foiled pieces, we then start getting to the card panels. You've got whole panels for the front of your cards, and then to the die cut pieces. So all of these here are pages and pages of die cut elements ready for you to be able to do a whole card from, right? Then we've also got pre-cut, laser cut backgrounds. So can you see this lovely ornate frame? You get a whole set of 12, so it's 24, it's 12 of the large and 12 of the smaller one in here, of these beautiful, I will put it on there so you can see it, pre-cut frames on there. And then you also get another set of the pre-cut borders. So those are the borders, and then there's that lovely pre-cut that goes with it. So there's 12 of those, again, coming in that pack, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whole card together so that you can see how everything can work beautifully well together. So I've taken 3 of these pre-cut frames, right? There's the little ones that come with them as well, by the way. And I've started to ink them. So just inking around the edge with a little bit of pink. Now, you know that technique that I just showed you, how we made the penguin card into an easel? I'm going to do exactly the same here. So imagine this is a penguin. We're going to fold it around where his shoulders are. So you get that first fold in, basically at the halfway point, guys, right? And then you need another one at the top. So I'm going to put that second fold in right at the top. And then all you're doing is you're going to stick this one. So I'm going to use my dotty tape pen so that I only get glue where I need it. And I'm going to line these two up so that we can stick these exactly over top of each other, but they only connect at the top, right? So that gives me the fold at the top there. And then I'm going to do exactly the same, but only with glue around the bottom. So plenty of tape right around the bottom here, getting all of that glue in place. And then again, you're going to just line these up so that that all aligns beautifully with that lovely frame at the bottom. And that will give us the base.
Sara, that's incredible.
Isn't that lovely? And if you think they were pre-cuts, I've used 3 of the pre-cuts to create that lovely base card.
Yeah.
Then you've got all the components. So what am I going to use? I've got one of my lovely toppers from that topper pad. And I'm just going to, now I'm just doing these as quick sticks, guys, just so that you can see on the show, right? So I'm going to pop this onto the front panel here. Then remember in that set, you've got all of those die cut pieces. You can be taking some beautiful little roses out of there. I've got one here that I've just popped out. I'm going to add that little rose maybe to the top corner on there. So we can have the little rose on the top corner. You've got little sentiments all the way through. So we've got things like happy birthday, you're 1 in a million, thank you so much. Might be doing wedding cards. Nice little I love you there. So we can take that little I love you, stick that down on the front panel here. And then because it's an easel card, we do need to make a little bit of a stopper. So you can stick another base piece on here. So I'm just going to go with a nice, easy, I've got like a little circle pre-cut on the bottom there. And then I'm going to raise that up with some little postcard pieces. That'll form my nice stopper on the base. And then little bit of ribbon down the bottom. And it just shows you how quick and easy that card can come together.
Sara, look at that.
And I mean, that's a pretty professional looking card. And it's all that vintage rose feel. Now, you've got the pre-cut panels, which are those backgrounds. You've also got the lovely pre-cut panels, which are these ones here that come down the edge. So you get a whole pack of 12 of those. That is the vellum, guys, if you're going for the extra vellum set. So you've got them beautiful edges down there. You can be using a couple of those edges on any one of your cards. So can you see we've used 2 of them down each side there. This one here is a gatefold meeting in the middle, where they've been done How fabulous is that? So you've got the wedding topper, you've got some of those beautiful papers. If you want the larger papers, again, that 12 by 12 pad is coming in with the set. I'm going to give you a quick flick through that 12 by 12 pad after we've looked at a couple of the cards. It's exactly the same technique, but look here, this, same thing, right? So you're using those lovely panels, connecting them together. These are all of those sentiments from the set. Aren't they fabulous?
They're absolutely fabulous. They really, really are.
Still do advanced cards. Even if you don't have any die cuts, you're going to do all your die cutting. And then that, I did say I would show you that lovely 12 by 12 pad. It's the same gorgeous designs as what you've got in the 6 by 6. We've just got them in the larger sizes here.
Look at the size of all of that. Really enabling you to expand your full collection. If you're going to go for that vintage rose collection, I would highly recommend Sara going in, of course, for that 12 by 12.
Well, why
Absolutely
not?
Beautiful. Why not? Why not? Now, if you want to see that in a lot more detail as well, then Sara's going to be up within the 4 o'clock hour with that vintage rose, but it's time to give it away. And you know something? I could not be any more pleased. The winner of the vintage rose collection, Richard Martin. You've won that collection. Absolutely phenomenal that you've won that. You have then, of course, just said this vintage rose collection would set this chap off on his way to crafting heaven, Craig. My sister's name is Rose. Meant to be, absolutely meant to be. I'm so pleased, Richard. So what I need you to do is email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, your name, your address, and just say that you won that Nature Garden Vintage Rose 6-piece collection, 5-piece collection. And of course, and that's going to be coming your way. Cannot wait to see what all of you guys do and make when it comes to your makes, to what you've purchased. We've got Alex is saying there is no company that makes paper pads that come anywhere close to CC. Just stunning. That's a reoccurring theme that so many of you say that have been following us and customers for quite a while. To new customers, loving our paper pads. Teresa's saying the Vintage Rose collection is absolutely gorgeous. Sally Cripps on YouTube is saying this is definitely one of the best collections. It's beautiful. Love, love, love it. Roses and peonies, I love these two. So that's why I absolutely adore this collection. Zoe Carver on YouTube is saying this Vintage Rose collection is lovely. I would especially love the flower dye and foam. You think another flower collection, how different can it be? But wow, these collections get better and better. Josephine is saying, what a lovely kit in the Vintage Rose pre-cuts. Wow. That's the thing, being able to make what Sara's just done there as a brand new crafter. Some adhesives, all the die cutting's already done for you, of course. You just need to then just pop it into your basket. We've got a question here from Mandy Doodlehands on YouTube saying, hi all, how do I enrol in the auto delivery on QVC, please? Tune in tomorrow. So tomorrow, tune in the 16th, 9 p.m. Sara's going to be giving you that first look. It's kind of like the TSV preview look. You can get your hands on it in that hour. And of course, the auto delivery options before Sara's across. Once again, 12 midnight, and then all throughout the day on the 17th. So that's how you're going to be able to get your hands on it. And then Sean Sanderson, last for now, is saying, can never have too many CC paper pads. We are, I'm going to say it, Sara, we're world famous now for our paper pads.
We are world famous for them paper pads. And I was just saying I popped in to see the team yesterday to tell them all. I was like, listen, guys, the pads are just getting better and better and better. The set that's in the TSV is just outstanding. That Vintage Rose, I think, is the best one we've ever done. So we're just always edging it up. Right, going from that beautiful elegance to something a little bit quirky and fun. How much do you all want to do these gorgeous little gift boxes at Christmas, right? This one set is going to give you everything to do the little naughty elf, Santa Claus, and the snowman, right? Now, this is the very simple way to do it, right? But you can then be taking it to the next level and adding little basket tops onto them. Maybe you just want to use them as big designer pieces on your card, so you're doing the card and the matching one. You absolutely can do. I love this idea here, this project over here. There's 2 of them on top of a little box. So you've got the little 2 snow people, and then that's on top of its own little box that opens up with all of your stuff inside there as well. Isn't that really lovely? So you've got like little baskets on top of the little boxes. Now, let me show you how everything works, because it's super simple, okay? First of all, you get a stencil. So the stencil makes you the base box. So you're going to draw around your stencil onto whatever box. Then you've got a massive set of dies, and these are thicker dies than regular.
Okay.
So that if you wanted to cut Santa's beard out of felt, you can do. Or if you wanted to cut the elf's hat out of fabric, you can do. So you've got all that option because these are nice, thick and nice, simple dies to work with as well. You've also got the little faces in each one of these. So you've got all that set. Now, not only do you get the treat, so this is how it comes. You get the stencil and then all of these treat boxes in, but we've also done exactly the right pack of cardstock. So those are all of the exact colours that you are going to need to do these projects, right? It is brilliant. You guys are going to go absolutely bananas when you see how easy these are. How cute is Santa Claus,
Is that
right?
my favourite, linen cardstock as well?
Of course it is.
Yes!
Of course it is. He loves his linen card. Right, I've already done this. So I've already drawn around the stencil. I've cut it out. I've scored all of the score lines. So this is how your stencil is going to look ready to go. So let me show you how this all goes together. You want some nice, strong tape. So I'm going to use my nice thick tape and we're going to go tape to tape, right? So that is on there. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on these here so that when we're sticking tape to tape, it sticks really well. So look, this goes under here like this. And can you see there? Edges onto the front and onto the front there. And then you're going to do the same. We go onto the front here and then we go onto the front there. So there is the little gift box made really quickly, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to do Santa Claus for this one. So let me just show you all the little bits of Santa's die, right? You're going to use the same face. So I've cut out his face in the linen cardstock that we've got in the base colour, right? Then I've cut out his beard. So I've done his beard in the white, and I'm going to add his beard onto there as well. And I've just realised I've knocked off his little edge of his hat. I've just got it on the floor, we're all right. So I'm going to stick his little piece on. I've done his hat. So there's the top of his hat, and then there's his hat that I've cut out in the red. And do you know what I'm going to do, Craig?
What's that?
I'm just going to go and start and stick it together so everybody can see my sticking.
Okay.
I can't stick and talk.
No.
So you talk, I'll stick, and you let me know what everyone's saying about these.
I will do that for sure because lots of cuteness comments coming through. Alison Mara on YouTube is saying, wow, this would be fantastic on the Christmas table instead of crackers. That's a good idea. Or still make your crackers and then make these up and pop them on your crackers. That would be fab. We've got Michael Adams on YouTube is saying these are absolutely gorgeous, guaranteed to bring a smile to everyone's face. Really would do. And then think about the little elf. You know, there's a few people that work in here that I think that elf looks like. Just saying, just saying.
Can you say that?
I've just said it, although they're probably thinking the same about me and that elf. Sharon McGee on Facebook saying, love these cute elves and the characters, can't resist a snowman. Lynn Morton is saying these would be great for Christmas Eve treats. Oh, what a lovely idea. You know, a little Christmas Eve box that you do. Make these up, put the little treats in there, sit and watch one of the Christmas films, maybe do a little bit of crafting. Rhonda Webster on Facebook saying, wow, these are fantastic to use as place settings with little gifts inside them on the Christmas table. Loving that idea. I might have to run that idea past my mum. I might do that for our Christmas table this year. We've got Hannah Goslin-Smith on YouTube saying these have kiddies crafting written all over them. They do. They really, really do. My little cousins, not so little now, but they do like to do a little bit of crafting when I go home. They would love these ones. Lillian Walker on Facebook saying Santa's specs are great. And it's the little detail as well, Sarah, when it comes to the specs or the facial features that the team put into all of these. Really makes them stand out.
Those are what's going to make the difference. Because, you don't have to have Santa specs on. You might have just done Santa, but how much better does he look with those specs on?
Definitely, definitely. Sean Sanderson saying, surprisingly, I need these as well. Suzanne Dawn is saying, yes, Santa Claus. And then we've got Victoria on YouTube is saying, I would love these, would make fabulous treat boxes for my daughter's class at Christmas. Need them.
Yes.
Love that idea as well. Love that idea. You can have that little bit of a play. Maybe you could put the Santa snowman hat, the Santa snowman, you could put the snowman's hat on top of Santa,
yes,
or have that little bit of a play. Or what about as well things such as, Sarah, you know, your hook and loop, and then the kiddies can then have a little bit of play, you know, on that fabric backing.
go for it.
Yeah, of course you could.
I think there's all sorts you could be doing.
No,
I
there's
don't know if you can
loads.
see, but on these, Craig, I've actually got the, you know how we have our glossy highlights? I've done a little bit of glossy highlights on these so that they look like, they look properly three-dimensional on there as well. Isn't it lovely? So just show, it is quite quick and easy once you've die cut all the pieces to pop them together. And then he just goes, now what you can do is just to make this look good, you've got this is this part here, right? So if you die cut this out, you can put that on the base as a nice kind of matte and layer, as it was, right? So I'm going to matte and layer just to make the front look a little bit more colour coordinated. So it looks like Santa Claus's actual little body here, right? So we've got the little body, he's going to go on the background there, and then he'll just sit on there, you see, and you can have him as high up or as down as you want.
Yeah, you've got that option.
So just make it however you feel happy. I think I'm going to sit him.
Do you know what I'm thinking as well, Sarah? You love your bacon, but you love bacon all throughout Christmas time. What about little treat bags there? And that could be the toppers.
Perfect. You know, you'd only need to put a couple of little chocolates in there, and it makes. Oh, do you know what they would be lovely teachers' gifts as well? Those. That lovely. And that's just the Santa Claus, right? So you can do the Santa Claus in the same way I've done the Santa Claus. You've got the little naughty elf. And remember, you've got your jingle bells in your TS. So if you wanted to add a little jingle bell onto the back, you can jingle. And then you've also got the snowman. Now, we've actually used foam, so it's been cut out, and then added some snow and some iridescent glitter onto that to make him look snowy. So if you want to make him look snowy, and then you just add in the top hat, because remember all those little pieces are all on here. So you've got that top hat, that's coming in here, the top hat, you've got Santa's glasses, all them little components all together will make these three. And don't worry about remembering how to do it, because on the back of the packaging, it's going to show you all three. So you're going to keep that packaging so you know exactly how you're going to put them all together.
Awesome. Love that. So many are absolutely loving that. So do you know what we need to do? We need to give them away. And we're going to give them away to one lucky winner. That is Sharon McGee. Congratulations, Sharon. You've put love these. So cute. Can't resist a snowman. Who could? Now, of course, what I need you to do is then, of course, email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk with your name, give us your address and just say that you've won these dies, and then they'll be getting sent your way. Right, let's have another quick look at our booklet. Remember, I still want you to then continue to download that booklet, you know, between now and 9 p.m. tomorrow. Back. I would love for you to share it as well. Maybe get some of your friends that are thinking about getting into craft. I'm going to tell you right now, the full day with Sarah is going to be perfect for beginners. But if you are advanced, you're going to be able to use them with all your own crafty stash. Have a look within that booklet, cherry pick what you want to get your hands on ready for 9 o'clock, or of course the shows that Sarah's going to be on. Now, we had a look back there that we've got our snowman. Now, Helen that won these is a newbie, and she's gone and won these ones, so she's over the moon and she's delighted. But let's have a look at our next page here. So there's some more ideas there. This is another one of Sarah's picks, Sarah's loves. But then we're going to go into different ideas. The booklet is giving you ideas, not just about the products that's coming, ideas and how you can use them, of course. Then we're going to be having a look at some, well, maybe additional pads you might want to get your hands on, of course, to extend your craftability. And then we've got model making that you can then start to incorporate with the paper pads. Lots of ideas and inspiration when it comes to that booklet. And then, of course, we've got an additional one, Season's Greeting. Always keep an eye on that item number when it comes to the QVC UK website. They were the border dies that Sarah had a look at earlier on, of course. So you've got the different ones new to QVC that you can get your hands on. If you want to then use maybe some of the Spectrum Noir pens that Sarah showed you earlier on, you can do. But these ones, going back to the festive frame sentiments here, these are all going to be on the QVC UK website from tomorrow. And then there is, of course, Sarah Loves, another one that we had a look at earlier on and on as well. So kickstarting tomorrow, 9 o'clock, with that first look of the TSV before the kind of the official midnight hour with Sarah. But there's loads and loads and loads. Booklets where to go, but let's have another look at something else brand new to QVC UK with Sarah.
Okay, so this is probably the most useful thing when it comes to Christmas gift giving, okay? We've got a whole pad to make 48 little mini gift bags, right? And they take seconds to make, and they are so much nicer because you have made each one of these yourself. And actually everything is pre-die cut and ready to go. So those are in their most simple form. You want to start and get a bit fancy, you can start and do this look where we've added our own die cut pieces around the bottom, or we've added some lovely die cut flakes to the top. How gorgeous does that look?
Gorgeous.
You can just go a little bit and add a little ribbon onto the top. I just think, I mean, look at that, that's so simple. Just a little bit of a hole punch, and then the ball comes through, and that is super simple to do. Now, let me show you how you're going to do these, because they're nice and easy to do, right? This is the pad. So you've got a whole pad, all of these different designs in here. You've got tags at the back, so there's all of your tags that match them all, and then 48 sheets, right? So you've got that gorgeous one with the Christmas trees on. We've got some kind of quirky Christmas ones, some slightly more traditional with your little poinsettias on, some slightly Scandi feel ones to them. You just got to choose the one that you like the look of. I have to say, I absolutely love this one at the back there. That's got the Christmas trees on. Love that design. 8 sheets of each one, right? Now, each of these, I don't know if you can see them from the camera on the back there, but you can see a little bit better on the back. Can you see they've got all of the score lines built into them? So all I'm doing, Craig, is folding and just burnishing over that creased score line, and it's giving you all of those little, and then it's literally ready to go as soon as we've done that scoring. So there they are, and then you can see we've got the fold lines come up here, and the bottom panels here, and it's actually going to fold into itself, and then you've got the option to add the adhesive if you want to as well, right?
So simple.
Now, once we're at this stage, I like to do me innies and outies, right? So there's me innie and outie. Do the same here. We're going to go in and out and round about, and we're ready to go on there, right?
Right.
Now, tape to tape, biggest tip I can give you. Get the best stick when you put tape down this side here, tape down there as well. Fold all of this over, and we'll go tape to tape down the side here, right? Then, as we open this out, those 2 side panels will go in like that. The bottom comes down, and that just flicks inside, all right? So that is going to flick inside there, and there's the bottom of your gift bag done. Yeah, did you see how I did that? That there, that's ready to go then. If you want to add a little bit of tape onto the bottom, you can do, you don't need to. And then that, if you want to do like how we did that other one, fold them together, couple of little holes in there, thread your ribbon through, and you're good to go. And of course, then you're going to go to the back of the sheet. You're going to have a look, what's the matching gift tag that I want to go? There it is. You've got a couple of different ones. So we've got the one that's got the to and from, or we've got the nice plain one, or you can add them both together if you want. They've even got, if you use it, they've got the little holes already poked in. So can you see, I'm just going to release that out. It's going to do me the little, the holes are already punched, ready to go. So you just write who it's to, who it's from, a little bit of tape onto there. Let's get both of these on together.
You know what these are good for, Sarah, as well, is when it comes to gift giving, it's not about the cost of the gift, it's about the thought. So an inexpensive gift popped into one of them, done.
Looks so much more meaningful and thoughtful.
It is.
And 48. That one pack is going to do you 48 gift bags. Now, if you are like me, I like to do like a little bit of embossed tissue paper. Maybe it's a couple of homemade cookies. Might be that you're throwing a little party and you put a couple of little cookies, wrap them up, drop them into there. How much nicer to give somebody a couple of homemade cookies than wrapping them in a little bit of kitchen paper and giving them out.
Exactly.
Lovely little party gifts, them as well.
They really are. They really, really are. As I said there, think about that gift giving. And then inexpensive, but that finishing touch, of course. But we're going to give these ones away, aren't we? You know where we're going with all of this now. Now, who's going to win these ones? It's going to be Sandra O. Congratulations, sorry, Sarah O. Congratulations, Sarah O is saying, oh, you can never have too many gift bags at Christmas time. Not at all. Imagine them all made up underneath a Christmas tree. Sarah, what I need you to do is email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk with your name and your address. Just let us know that you've won those gift bags. And if you want to see these ones again, they're going to be coming up in the 4 p.m. hour with Sarah on the 17th. So we've got our full 24-hour craft day on QVC UK coming your way. Just a couple before we dive straight back to Sarah there. Suzanne is saying, bish, bash, bosh, and the bags are made. Absolutely, they really are. Sean Sanderson is saying these would look great for party gift bags for the kiddies. Kiddies' little Christmas parties, of course. They can make them, and then they can give them as well to the kiddies, their friends, Sarah. You can start to do that with them.
My kids would love these because they're so quick and easy to do. Imagine if they'd taken their teacher a little present at Christmas and they put in one of them gift bags. They'd be so pleased with themselves. That's the beauty of them. Right, are we all right to move on, Craig?
Let's go for it. Yeah,
right,
all
brilliant.
good.
Now these lovely Christmas corner dies, okay? Now can you see, this is what we're talking about. You've got a lovely intricate die. It's going to just embellish around the corner of everything, around the corner of anything. So you get 2 corners in the pack. So in this one, for example, these beautiful ornaments, you get a little set of dangling ornaments that will go into the top corner, and you get a little corner of ornaments that will position in like this. Aren't they lovely? Or these are the lovely big Christmas ornaments, same one being used on all 4 sides around a base. Or you've got some holly ones here that have been used as a cut the detail into there. We've got some beautiful snowflake ones which would work fabulously well with your TSV. If you had one for the TSV, you're going to add those lovely embellishments. And that there, I mean, isn't that just a super simple card?
Very.
But looks really professional with the addition of these bits. Now this is a card that I did. So these are going to be, we're going to be doing a whole show with these on Friday.
Okay.
With lovely Debbie Robinson's going to be in. This is a card that I actually made on Sunday as a bit of a preview to show everybody how they work. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They really are
I'm going to
gorgeous.
show you really quickly. I'm going to show you all the designs.
Yeah, let's
and I'm going
do
to show you
that.
how they work, okay? So, first set here, these lovely corners. So this is the one with your candy canes. So you always get one that goes down from the bottom, one that comes up from the top.
Okay.
And when you see these on a lovely card, one coming down from the top, one going up from the bottom, right? The demo I did was with the holly. So you've got, again, holly coming down from the top, holly coming up from the bottom. It works if you want to do a whole frame around something, all right? Now, the next one is your poinsettias, right? These are brilliant for paper piecing, right? This is what we had in mind when we designed these. So again, you want to add a little bit of that colour onto the inside. And if you don't want to paper piece, you can just colour in with, I did somewhere I coloured them in with my pens. They look lovely. You've got the set that have got the bells and the baubles. Now, these don't have to be used together. You saw that last card I did where I'd used these independently, and you've got that beautiful swirl. They're really gorgeous how they've been hand illustrated, each one of these. That is the bells. That is the little silver bells down at the bottom there as well. There's the snowflake set that I was showing you. So you've got all of them. These are coming, they're being saved for the 8 o'clock show, these. However, you will be able to order them through the day. You don't need to wait until the 8 o'clock show to be able to get them. You can get ordering ahead of time, because as soon as they're on the website, you'll be able to shop ahead and see them. Then there's that, I do love this one. That's that first one that I showed you.
So
I
intricate.
just love really love the detail in that one, Craig. Really gorgeous design. So how they're going to work, nice and easy. All you're going to do is you're going to take, I've got the poinsettias. So, and I'm going to use them in the Gemini Mini because they're nice and quick and simple to do.
Okay.
So I've got a little bit of red cardstock, and I'm going to put my die down at the top, die down at the bottom there, fold these together, and it's literally like a 30-second whiz through the machine. It'll do all the die cutting for you, right?
Is it like a nice little introduction to die cutting if you've never really fully focused on die cutting before?
Introduction to, I like that idea. So let's have a little look. I've got a couple of little bits here. I'll get my pokey tool. Just take those last couple of little bits out here. How simple was that to die cut? And that is through the Mini. So it just shows you they're really intricate designs, but that Mini can pretty much handle any, well, it's a Gemini. It's not just any mini machine, it's a Gemini Mini machine. So it's going to be able to handle anything, right? So there's my corners there in the red. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to take them this time in a little piece of craft card. So you can see the craft card with them. I'm going to do the same again, whiz them through. I mean, this has got to be one of the world's quickest cards to make.
Can't wait
that's
to see
going to
this.
look ridiculously intricate still. So it just shows you don't need to have a big die cutting machine. You can get just as professional a card done if you have the little mini die cutting machines as well.
The other thing as well, even if you have been crafting, even for a short time, Sarah, you're going to have offcuts round about this size.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to use all the little bits of cardstock left.
It's a brilliant way to use your little offcuts because they're tiny, right? Now, I do like these when you do them on like a double layer. So can you see I've done one with the craft card, one with the white card, and you'll see how they are going to look when they're layered up on top of each other, right? So there's one. See if I can give this a pop. Yeah, pop all the little bits out loads quicker if you do that, and take these out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just layer them up on top of each other and use the dotty tape pen to hold them in place.
Okay.
Now, if you do want, like I said, if you do want to see how Debbie Robinson, she's got loads. I think I got 2 done in our first look on Sunday. So if you go and watch that show back from Sunday, you can have a little bit of a nosy at some of the first pieces that I've done.
Incidentally, I'll be with Debbie later on in the day on Friday.
Oh, is that
Will be.
right? So you can keep an eye on her, make sure she does all right. Right, so I'm just slightly off-centering and giving that a little bit of a red shadow. So it's craft card with the red shadow. So I'll do the same again here, over the background here, and I'm going to take the craft card on top there so that it has a tiny little bit of a red shadow. And then it's as simple as take a nice base card and you can take one up in the top and one down in the bottom corner. And if you see the card that I've done and got ready here, all I did was put a little bit of colour into the background to put the die over and added a few little gems and a joyful greetings. And it's a super quick, really easy card, but that looks really professional, doesn't it? And it's because the dies are that intricate. So remember, you get all 6 of them. You will know exactly what you get if you go and have a little look in the booklet, because it shows you all of the designs.
It is all there. So we're going to see the details just coming up right here. But remember, at the top of this feed, of course, with this QVC UK preview, but also in the comments, you're going to find the link. So the link's going to take you across to the booklet that's showcasing everything. Now, of course, Sarah's been doing that within the last couple of hours here, but at least keep going back to that download. Once you've then downloaded it, what I would ask you to do, share it as well onto your friends and family. Maybe they're crafters or they're looking to get into crafting. You're going to see everything. It's going to have the times as well. It's going to have the item numbers. As Sarah said, we are just letting you know the hours that Sarah's going to be in with them. Of course, keep checking, of course, with the QVC UK website or on their app. Of course, that's how I shop. You can then order beforehand. Some of these items, if not many of them, I'm going to say you're going to have to shop ahead. By looking by all these comments, you are loving everything that Sarah's going to be bringing to you, kickstarting tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But let's quickly give this one away before we go back to Sarah, and we're going to be giving the Christmas corner dies away to June Woodhouse. Congratulations, June. You said, love these finishing touches, something you just need, that little something extra. Absolutely. Or, of course, it could be that focal point. But we've got our QVC prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Address up there for you to, of course, email June. If you can then email your name, your address, and then just put your little corner dies. But these are going to be coming up in the 8 p.m. hour on the 17th with Sarah. But check out the QVC UK website ahead of time, Sarah.
They are indeed. Right. These I am beyond excited to show you. And it's the first time anyone's seen them, right? So these are 3-in-1 creator cards. So you've got the cottage or we've got the sleigh, right? So you're going to choose which one you want. Now, they're called 3-in-1 because you can make them up in 3 ways. You can either make them into a whole, well, in this case, we've actually done the house back to back, right? So you can actually do them as a whole creator card, as a front and back card, or you can do them as an easel card. So can you see this one's been done? This is what I wanted to show you in just a second. This one's been done as an easel card, or you can use them onto the front of a card. So 3 ways you can use them: shaped card, easel card, on the front of a card, right? But they look fabulous. So you're going to decide, are you going for the sleigh or are you going for the house? Now, if we just focus on the house, let me just show you, this is exactly what is coming in the set for you, okay? Now, the overall base card, like this one here, right? The base die, can you see it's an absolutely massive die? It's going to cut you that different shape, and that's because it makes you, the base card, it's not just a regular easel. Can you see it's got this extra supporting point so that it does a full stand-up presentation easel, right? So you essentially cut 2 of them out, you stick them back to back, and they make an easel. And can you just see the little stopper? It's got welcome on it. It's your little welcome mat for the house, right? And then the other little die in the black is this one on the inside. That is going to cut you all of your doors, your windows, everything like this. And then you've also got the separate dies to cut the door, the windows, everything if you want to lay them up. You've got the welcome mat and all the pieces that go with it. So that is your cottage. Very excited about these, I'm not going to lie, guys. They're fabulous cards, right? If you're going for the Christmas sleigh, it's exactly the same concept. You're going to do the really big, that big outside cut. You cut that twice, and that makes you, so they're just going to join together on that piece here. Once you've got that join, that makes you the shaped easel card. So they work in a slightly different way. And then you can see you've got the actual sleigh itself, and you've got all of the accessory components that are going to layer up on top of your sleigh. So loads of options, right? Now, we've got a few minutes because I want to wrap up on our today's special, but I'm going to show you how they work, okay? So you take your sheet of cardstock, you're going to pop your die on, you're going to run your die through, and your die is going to come up and give you this sort of shape here, right? So that's cut out in its entirety, right? Now, once you've got that base, can you see it's put me a score line in here, Craig?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to get my scoring tool and make sure I give them a really lovely burnish. So it's put a score line in there, and it's also put a second score line. Oh, do you know what? Sometimes it's nicer if you go over those score lines.
I do that sometimes too,
Yeah, just give it a nice little, so it just makes it a little bit easier to fold, because it's got the score line on from the die, but I'm just going to give it an extra little score, right? So that is my panel. So if I'm doing an easel card, that is the base of my easel card. Now, you can then do your next outline piece, right? So I'm going to cut my outline piece into the purple. That is going to give you the sleigh. Now, you can either do the sleigh on its outside, right? Or you can add this die into the inside, and then when that comes out, it's going to give you this sleigh piece, right? Now, I've done one where I've done the outside of the sleigh only in the, what do you call that?
Black card, grey
Silver.
card, silver.
Yep, got there eventually. And once I did, so watch when I layer the two up on top of each other, this is going to start really coming together. Now, I know I'm being really quick with this, Craig, but bear in mind, you're going to get this home and we're going to be doing craft-alongs. Absolutely. We're going to be having master classes, so you're always going to have all of that support to learn exactly how to do these in detail. You're not just going to have me showing you on this quick demonstration for 5 minutes, right? Now, that connects onto this part here, can you see? And that is what forms that easel. So again, you're going to use your tape pen, nice and strong along the back here, and I want you to pop that down onto the base so that that is going to line up along there, and that is going to give you that lovely stick of the base of the card. So there's my base easel ready for me to decorate, okay? Now, there's loads you can do. You've got like all of the little presents that you can die cut out. I've got loads of little presents here. They are all going to add into the background if you want to pop them into Santa's sleigh like this. You can add here any of your stoppers. I've done another die cut in some beautiful paper which is going to go underneath here. So you then get the design underneath here as well. So you're getting that design coming on the bottom too. And if I just, then if I've also got, let me just show you all these pieces that I've used. So you've got on here, this panel here, you've got all of the little presents, you've got the little candy cane, and on this one, I've done that in the silver so that when I add that on top, now we're looking really professional.
That really makes it stand out.
Now, I'm conscious I've only got about 3 minutes left on the show. Let me show you where I've added all those pieces onto the front. So can you see, I added that silver bit on the bottom, Craig. I added a few little embellishments round here. I put them bits in the back of the card. That is starting to look pretty awesome, don't you think?
Pretty awesome. That is an understatement, and I can tell you, you guys at home are saying exactly the same. Before I read a few of them out, let's give them away. We're going to give the 3 sets away, and we're going to be giving them away to Maria Lewis. Congratulations. You put that sleigh is wonderful, isn't it just? I also need you to email qvcprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk with your name and your address, and just let us know that you won that 3-in-1 Create a Card die set. Now, within that one, that's going to be coming up also in the 9 p.m. hour, just after Sara gives you that first look of the brand new TSV, and then she's going to be back again at the 4 o'clock hour the next day, so that's going to be the 17th. So between the 24 hours, remember, it's kickstarting tomorrow, the 16th, 9 p.m. on QVC UK, with the first look, of course, with our brand new TSV. Lots of many other products you're going to be able to get your hands on. You guys you're loving everything, but you're absolutely loving the TSV. This is, Sara, an absolute winner for the QVC viewers.
I know, and if you only joined us midway through the show, the best thing I can do is urge you to go back and watch from the beginning, watch the whole presentation where I walked you through everything that's in it, because this is an exclusive kit that we've put together. It's only available at QVC in the UK and HSN over in America. It does come with that exclusive auto ship program as well. So once you get this, you actually want to get this and lock into the auto deliveries. Now, I know that will be new for a lot of our viewers. Maybe you've not done anything on auto delivery before with QVC. Craig's got loads of auto deliveries with QVC, haven't you?
Oh, my whole life's on auto delivery. It's on Easy Pay. Every month or something, there's something coming, Sara. Every month.
But the brilliant thing is, it's the same configuration every one of your auto deliveries. This is if you're watching QVC in the UK. If you're watching in the US, and you shouldn't be, because we've got your preview coming up a little bit later tonight, watch us tonight and I'll walk you through what the options are in the US and also what the auto ship options are in the US. But if you're coming in the UK, it's the same one that you get on auto delivery. And this is everything that's included in that kit, right, guys? So I just want you to understand that you are getting the beautiful pearl finish cards and envelopes. So there are 36 of the pre-cut, pre-scored cards and envelopes, half of them in the lovely midnight blue and half of them in the silver. It's like white with an iridescent silver built in, but they are all pearl on both sides. You're then also getting 36 of these amazing gift tags that we've got up at the top. Not just little gift tags for your card, super-sized gift tags in here. There are 8 of the boxes over there and also 2 of the little wedge boxes here. So that's what you're going to create. 36 cards, 36 tags, 8 big gift boxes, 8 little mini gift boxes.
Yeah.
If you, then the rest to decorate it. If you want more of the cards and envelopes, we have an additional set which has the cards and the has another pack of 24 cards and the matching envelopes and the 8x8 papers. Then everything else that's coming in, you've got 24 sheets of the absolutely gorgeous papers. That is the one where you might want to go for that extra 8x8 paper pad if we want. We've got foiled vellum and we've got foiled acetate in here. We've then also got our gorgeous card panels in that pearlescent finish again. You've got all of these pre-laser cut snowflakes. You've got snowflake panels, you've got snowflake edges, you've got snowflake sentiments. We've got beautiful big background snowflakes to go with that. Loads and loads and loads of them to decorate your cards. You've got in here a big stencil because we've got some glitter paste in there as well. You've got loads of toppers which are pre-die cut and pre-foiled for you to add onto your cards. We've done panels of pre-embossed background pieces. You've got snowflakes pre-embossed in the background. You've got pearls in there. You've got a set of 25 of the little miniature snowflake embellishments, the little wooden embellishments. You've got a whole pack of 24 of your little tiny, so you've got these lovely little tiny silver bells and then those lovely little snowflakes as well. We've got the twine, we've got the ribbon, we've got a set of gilding flakes and the special glue applicator. That glue is also going to work really, really well with the iridescent. We've got the iridescent glitter pot in there. You've got the gilding flakes. Now, I can't tell you the price. That is all going to be revealed tomorrow night, right? But I will tell you for how many cards you are going to make, the amount of stuff that's in this kit. It is outstanding, outstanding value for money. And I will be with you to launch this at 9 o'clock on QVC UK tomorrow night and for a full hour. We'll walk you through all the details of the auto ships then as well. But make sure you do not miss those shows tomorrow night because I have a feeling some of these items could sell out really quickly.
Absolutely. What I would say as well, if you are a newbie, either you're a newbie to us or QVC, maybe like Richard, you know, with QVC UK, you do get your 60-day money-back guarantee as well. And then when it comes to the auto deliveries, please opt into the auto deliveries because you can, if for whatever reason you decide down the line, oh, I can't go for that one this month, just phone the customer service and then opt out. It's no problem whatsoever. Now it's definitely the chance to get your hands on that brand new TSV coming, of course, as Sarah was saying, launching tomorrow. It's going to be epic, Sarah. I'm going to be watching.
Brilliant. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. It's a date. I'll be with you at 9 o'clock and then midnight and then throughout the day the next day, because it's a craft day, we're going to be doing that TSV in all of the regular hours. Plus, I've got a couple of big hours of craft items. And because it's a very special day, I'm also going to be doing a really special hour at 11 o'clock in the morning, launching a whole new range of gorgeous Christmas decor that you'll only be able to see at QVC. So you've got to be tuning in to watch that as well. So I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, guys.